She's awake.
Hi, YouTube. What's up? What's up? Mads is just finishing up her Monday morning.
This is gross.
Oh, good to know. Protein bar?
Yeah, but it's got weird. I mean, do you want to try?
Ooh, it looks weird. Wow, the double chin. Wait, it's through the middle. What is that?
It's blueberry.
Okay.
It's a blueberry, like.
What is the flavor?
Oh,
macro. Blissful daybreak. Cashew butter. Okay.
But it's weird. Someone sent me.
That is what keeps happening to me too. People keep. There's one person that keeps sending me printed memes, and then this time I was like, I got it. I'm gonna Google their address. It was a gas station somewhere.
Whoa.
That was gross.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
It's just weird.
It's weird.
I don't know. Like, I didn't feel like finishing
Hi,
the
Steve.
thing, and I was like, no.
Yeah.
What?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like bad, but I'm like, what is happening?
I could like force myself to eat it, but I don't particularly want to.
No, I didn't either.
Gross. Don't eat that. No, I didn't find out who it was last time. I didn't find out at all. Why is a gas station sending you memes? I'm not sure. I don't know if I'll ever know, chat. Yeah, yesterday I had a great day. We woke up and got some coffee, and then, my sister was like, hey, I'm running an errand. Do you have time for me and the babies to stop by? What up?
Did we get another chair, or did this come from somewhere else?
Apparently there are 3 chairs down here.
Okay, so sorry. Continue your story.
It is a gas station. Yes, yes. And the memes have been very specific. Like, one was about Viola. So, like, they know, you know? And my sister hasn't been to my house since her baby shower. And so my nieces have never been to my house. I was very scared of that because my house is not childproof at all. And it was so much fun. It was such a good time. The baby was so happy, and my little 3-year-old niece ran around, and Moose played with her. And we taught her prim tricks. And they ended up hanging out way longer than expected, and that was kind of great. And then I cleaned for a little bit, because I'm trying to get ready to pack, and so I'm trying to do all my laundry and get all my laundry put away so it's easier. And Mar's gonna stay, so I gotta make sure my room isn't insane, because it's insane. And then I went out and I saw my stepdad for the first time since my dad died.
That's nice.
Yeah, and I, for the most part, stayed off of social media, because it always makes me sad. But I did cry, because I was on TikTok, and I was scrolling, you know, doing my thing. I walk around my house and I clean while listening to TikToks pretty often. It's not uncommon for me to do that. And this was what popped up.
Don't be sad, I'm still your dad. I'd be there if I could. I sure hope that you're not broke and everything's been running good.
It's being Puppy Cat.
Always be in your memory. But today, I just want to say, way to go and keep it on going. Have a happy birthday.
I watched this episode of Being Puppy Cat on my birthday also. But it hit, and I just wasn't expecting it. And I kind of just stood in my doorway. And it was nice, you know? It was a nice little thing. It was a good reminder that, ooh, just because he's not there doesn't mean he's not around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of brought up earlier today, I talked about, it was like, because people were asking if I had a good Father's Day, and I was like, I did. And then I said, I was like, I realize that this day can be hard for a lot of people,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't, like, I'm happy and fortunate to have my dad around and be able to spend this day. She's like, but if you don't have someone, I hope that you said happy Father's Day to people who may not be your father, but whatever, or you did something in honor of your dad, or just did something nice for yourself that day.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I just don't. It's like, I know, if you need to feel those things on this day, feel those things.
Yeah, I had a little moment where I cried in my doorway while watching one of my absolute favorite things in the world that always makes me happy. And then I spent some time with my stepdad, who has been around since before I was 1 year old and is also my dad.
Right.
And it was good. Yeah.
Well, It hit me hard.
I don't know, Blinded Owl. That's a really complicated question for me. And I think that if I wasn't feeling so, like, off about yesterday, I'd be more willing to talk about it too. But I'm definitely willing to have that conversation a different time.
Yeah.
I don't know if June is the month I want to do it. I get a little, grouchy and, pessimistic, which is not my typical self. Yeah. Yeah, and I know that. I told the girls that I think I'll never really be ready to stream on Father's Day, just because I want to be able to celebrate you guys and to have good days and stuff. But I don't think that I'll be able to do that, and that's okay too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was a great day. Everything about it was really, really good. We got dinner. I got pho. I saw a bunch of family, and it made me really, really happy. Yeah, so it was a really good day.
That's real good.
Yeah. You turned into me for June. Yeah, the month of June is just a little harder.
That's good though.
Mm-hmm.
I was telling people, I'm like, I know I don't need to, but every Mother's Day or Father's Day, I feel a little weird about saying anything on those days, or even talking about it sometimes, because I have so many people in my life where they either never had that figure in their life, or they're not around anymore.
Right.
And it's hard because sometimes it's fine and they're like, it's okay. And then other times it turns into a weird thing. So I kind of go, I'm with my dad today.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I just celebrate with them.
Yeah.
But then I was just like, but at the same time, like, I understand.
Mm-hmm.
I do.
Well, and I know a lot of y'all are like that too. Alex celebrated his first Father's Day without his dad yesterday, and so we texted a little, and I know a lot of you have lost family members, or have complicated relationships with family. I text everyone in my life that I love that has kids, then I crash out. Yeah, I texted my grandpa, I saw my stepdad, I texted my brother-in-law, you know, I did things that were important, and it really, I didn't let it be a bad day. Yeah.
I think that is important.
And I just had a little sad, happy cry.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
The fact that that popped up. Oof.
If it was anything else, I probably would have been grumpy about it, but because it was being Puppy Cat,
It was different.
I just stared and went, oh.
It's like, okay.
Yeah. And for them to
thing.
post that on Father's Day,
Yeah,
that's
nice.
part of the reason why I love that damn show.
It's so good.
It's so good.
It's so good. Everyone should watch Being Puppy Cat. It's real good.
It's really good. I can't wait for them to do another one.
Yeah.
I waited so long for it to be on Netflix. I'll wait until the ends of my earth.
I will do it again.
And I just stopped responding. Oh. Yeah. I'm sorry, Gruffy. That's it is really hard either way, any situation, but I'm glad that you shared that little bit here.
Mr.
I need happy hour. I can't wait. Can't wait. Thank you. Thank you for the tissue.
Second time.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Mr. Mans doesn't have a dad figure because he was a piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
And my dad was like, "Is Mr. Mans coming over?" And I was just like, "He works, unfortunately." And then I told him, I'm like, "I wish he didn't work because he could have came over." And he was like, "Oh." He's like, "Oh, that's really nice."
Yeah.
And I was just like, "Yeah." I'm like, I know we're not like together, you know, like we're not married. He's like, "But you're still considered family."
Yeah.
And you can come over and celebrate this. He's just like, "I wish I could." He's like, "Tell your dad we'll find another time." Yeah.
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 It's nice. I mean, like, he's been always surrounded by a whole bunch of women in his life.
Yeah, yeah.
And that, you can tell that in a lot of different ways. And he really likes my dad for that reason. He's just like... Another man, but also who's been surrounded by
women also. That's very fair, yeah.
So he's just like, I understand your dad in a lot of different ways. Yeah. Obviously not in the same ways, but like, he's like, I don't know. He seems really chill and down to earth and sounds like he like understands you both.
Yeah.
And he can be a butt face, but you know.
Your dad's a chill guy.
He's a chill guy. Kurt with a C. You guys kept on saying with a K. It's a C.
It's a C.
He's a Curtis. With a C.
Mm-hmm.
I do think the K is cooler personally, but like, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not the one who came up with his name, so. Anyway, Papa Kurt. Oh,
Papa
God.
Kurt.
Oh, God.
Papa.
I'm gonna go.
Okay.
I had to think about what I
feel
needed
like
to
there's
do.
something on my tooth.
Oh. You got a little something.
Papa's quiz.
Papa's quiz?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a nap, maybe cry a little bit more. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm feeling it.
Live your best life.
I'm gonna do it.
Like I said, I had an okay day, and then I cried a little and said, you know what, yeah, I'm glad I cried a little. It was kind of nice.
I wasn't expecting to cry early in the morning, but
Yeah.
you know, it happened.
It happened.
It happens.
It's hard when you're really tired, too.
Yeah.
That's why I kept on saying, I'm like, I'm just so tired, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's easier to cry when you're tired.
Yeah. I started saying words and I went, uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
I love you all, and have lots of fun with Bells, and then have lots of fun with Willow.
Yeah.
It's a very strange day, but
It's a
lots
crazy
of good
little
stuff.
day. Yeah.
So, thank you for hanging out with me.
Yeah.
And thank you for this. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Go get some rest.
I'm gonna put this over here.
Okay.
Oh, cortado.
Cortado.
Come here, little buddy.
I should probably get water. Do you want me to get you? Do you think there are any in the fridge?
Water?
A Spindrift?
Probably.
You want to grab me one that's like not lime?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You know what? Okay.
Yeah, no problem. I appreciate it. There is a massive heat wave in Vegas right now, and it's 108 degrees, and the coldest it will get is Sunday. It'll be 95. So I'm trying to drink all the liquids before I go, so that way I don't die. Water in a Twitch cup? Not today. Fuck that. Yeah, that was why I initially did not want to go. When I was deciding which evil was worse, 0 degree Chicago or 110 Vegas, I chose 0 degree Chicago. But now I'm also going to Vegas, so dying is bad. I don't want it. I don't want it. Yeah, I mean, the nice thing about Vegas is you can just stay indoors. Like, I'm gonna be playing Magic indoors. You can pretty much just travel via the casinos to get through. I'm also gonna drink liquids while I'm there, but I feel like if I'm dehydrated while I get there, it's gonna be worse than being hydrated when I get there as well. Oh good, congrats, soup friends. Icy hot bells, yeah. Well, and that's the problem too that I keep talking about, is the AC is gonna make me too cold. But then I'll die. If I'm in normal clothes other places, so I don't know. Bye, Andre! I have soups. Congrats on your soups. I guess I should open YouTube chat, so if people are typing in the YouTube chat, I can see them. I didn't do that yet. Be a hydrated bitch. I'm trying. I know you guys don't believe me, but I'm trying. I don't have to worry about the hurricanes in Atlanta. No, and I for sure won't be... Oh, Cassie's video came out. Fuck! I missed it. Yeah, for sure I will be... not going to Atlanta.
At the last refrigerated spin.
Oh my god, yay!
Crazy.
Oh my god, yeah. When people are like, oh, I sent you a request on Magic Arena, I literally don't notice. I had no idea until you guys started being like, oh yeah, I send them every once in a while, or I send you messages, and I'm like, what? Don't be sad, I'm still your dad. I'd be there if I could. Oh my god, there's so many people in the YouTube chat, too. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, you guys. Holy shit. Oh, man. Okay. Hi, everybody. Yum sent a gift sub. Oh, that's really nice, Yum. Thank you so much for doing that. Ignored. Paulo is in here. All these amazing people. Colin. Free posted shipping from where someone works. What? Oh, Wizard, thank you. Thank you so much for giving that love back also. Heck this place. No, I love YouTube. I love the YouTube. I'm trying to make sure that I'm actually going live on YouTube so I can say hi to you guys. YouTube chat be like, fine, we're invisible. No. Cassie was in a YouTube video, like a Cards Against Humanity or some shit. It came out 2 days ago. Bad streamer, bad. I know, I'm bad. Hashtag professional. I try. On Get Pwned? Was it? Oh, yeah, Get Pwned. Yes, it was on Get Pwned. She hasn't been in a don't yet. But the very first thing we ever had her do was Get Pwned stuff. So, love the vibes. Okay, yeah, it was Cards Against Humanity. Did you guys like the video? I need to read the comments after stream. You guys have eye contact vibes? There's a clip that Jimmy sent me where Alicia says something in a video that hasn't come out yet, and Cassie and I have the same fucking response at the same time, and it's just how you know our souls are connected. Is this the place to get ignored? I've been getting too much attention recently. Oh, about the memes getting mailed. I don't know. I think there's still postage on it, but the return label is definitely not the person's house. So, but it hasn't been threatening memes. No rando. Cass was great. Love the video. It just feels like a threat from a gas station. Comments about people who immediately went from... What? Try not to laugh too hard in the comments about the people who immediately went from Willow wasn't in a Cards Against Humanity video to Willow left GP. What? I feel like there's tons of videos. I do videos all the time where she's not in them with me. Hi, Cody. They sure are something. What? Should we look at them on stream? It was wild. I loved it. It was so funny. I know I was in the video. We filmed our first thing together. I liked the guessing game Twisted Vulgarities a lot. That one was interesting. Cassie seemed nice. Good. It's going good. Yes, but I'm scared. Okay. Let's do it, friends. Oh my gosh. This is an easy way to depresso me. I feel that, yeah. Some people were saying some confusing things. It just immediately switched to Zelda Lo-Fi. Okay, 110 comments. She's cool, I like her. I like her too. I like her quite a bit. Oh. I'm like never on this scene. Okay. Cassie needs to come back. Love that. Hi, Cassie. Fits in immediately. I think my safe word is kumquat. I love that. Is this the first time Mar gets a legit win on Cards Against Humanity? Hilarious. You got a new tablet. Ooh, that's fun. She seemed nervous. Yes, Cassie was super nervous. She was very, out of her element and was very excited, but, that's not a normal thing for Cassie to do. She's definitely warmed up more as she's come back and filmed more. Hi, Cassie, I don't know who you are, but have fun. Women are funny, but they're all wrong, and I'm a box full of surprises. Sure, okay. Hi, Cassie. The new girl, she is sexy. Get rid of other girl. What? Hi, Cassie, what's your Insta? It's not as fun when Rando doesn't win. That's okay. Nervous excitement doesn't have to be a bad vibe. No, I don't think it was. I think that she did a great job, even though she was, nervous excited. I've never seen her so nervous before. Hi, Cassie. Looks like you'll fit right in. A lot of comments are saying they're going to miss Willow. Why? What happened? I really like her here. Willow's not going anywhere. Thank you, Robert. Oh my god. Oh, yeah. It's just people that want a Willow-only channel. My favorite time of the day for hot girls watching card games. Yeah. Love it. Hi, Cassie. Good to see you. Would like to see you in more videos. Oh, okay. It just says fun, but Willow is definitely missed. Not like she left the channel. Just that they missed her in this video. Which, of course, literally on my 8-year anniversary post on Twitter, someone commented, another one bites the dust, and it was like, this is celebrating an achievement, not me leaving. But people can't figure it out. She didn't seem nervous to me. She felt like a natural. I thought so. I think a lot of people, yeah. R.I.P. Willow, yeah. Yeah, and then everyone just took that the wrong way. Hi, Cassie. Hi, Cassie. Great to meet you. Hi, Cass. You're all so beautiful. Love Bells of Shoes, thank you. That moment was super funny. We're going in soft, a good Bells quote, yeah. Simple people, yeah. She wasn't in one video and no, I don't think that's what they meant. I think that literally that comment was, she is missed in this video, and other people took that as she will be missed from the channel. That was just other people being too much. This was hilarious. Cass is very funny. Secret Third Hole. Hi, Cassie. Hi, Cassie. Cassie was really funny. Cassie, not knowing how to spell it. They're only on YouTube. Yeah. I think people read that and panic. I mean, yeah, I think so too. New girl pretty. See, I was nice, Mar. Oh, wow, look at that. Yeah. I need to know this book. Cool. They're not bad. Some of these are just silly. Who's this lady? I like that one. First comment, who's this lady? They literally said it at the beginning of the video. Perfect. No, not too terrible. Just a little silly. I hope you're a team player. Wait, what? Was that one of the comments? Hi, who are you? And I hope you're a team player. Stay safe, everybody, at girlsplay. Ah! That's so funny. Oh, what a wild ass thing to say. Kezzy. We hope so too. Yeah. I'd like to think I know my sister pretty okay. Twitch and YouTube really do feel like completely different worlds. I know who that is. No, it's Rod or Rob. But yeah, I don't know if you're watching this in the future from Guild Pack. We do have other channels. We have, Watch Girls Play and Get Pwned, where we do all sorts of other content that isn't Magic related. Some of it is card games and board games on Get Pwned, and then Watch Girls Play are react videos. And some gaming sometimes. Hi, future people. Oh, that's really funny, though. Good. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad that people seem to like her. I think that she's fantastic, but I'm super biased. So, yes, it's the person that always, not only ends with stay safe, everybody, but always mentions Sky also. Cass is a breath of fresh air, and I hope she comes around a lot more. She seems fun and to fit in with all. She's silly just like you. Yeah, every time. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I could keep talking about my god sister forever, but, like, I'm hella biased. It's my god sister. I like her. When I talk about my little scar on my pinky because I did blood brothers with somebody as a kid, that's Cassie. We did that when we were, like, 5 or something. I want to hear more. It's a good time. I like her. Yeah. Totally objective, unbiased opinion. Cass is fantastic. Yeah. I know the person now. You got a booster box yesterday? How'd it go, Kenna? Did Guild Pack move to Mondays, or is this an extra special episode? The rest of June, Guild Pack will move to Mondays. Except for, I think there's one that there's not, because I'm not here. Because I'll be getting home from Vegas. But pretty much all of June, there were game drops. So, video games drop on Tuesdays or Fridays. And for some reason in June, we have a bunch of video game drops on Tuesdays. And so if there is a video game drop on a Tuesday, Guild Pack live streams move to Mondays. So I know that's kind of confusing. I'd like to be able to say it's going to be Tuesdays every time. But unfortunately, with a rotating schedule and how many channels that we run, I just can't make that work entirely. But yeah, game drops and sponsorships will take priority. I'm subbed everywhere. Wow, Colin, that's amazing. My comment got Mike Wazowski, but I'll take it. I'm on GP. Yeah! Witchy rituals from an early age. People asked if she liked horror. Sid said her godmother is your mom. Yeah. I mean, we grew up, watching, like, scary movies and shit together. The delay seems insane today between actual chat and what appears on the chat screen. Oh, interesting. Can we keep Cass? Maybe, I don't know. I opened 10 packs or so. Pretty decent polls. Main thing that was a full art Gilgamesh card. Nice. Yeah, we just don't know still. We're gonna have her hang out for a lot longer before we know anything. Today is a full schedule with 3 streams. Tuesday, aka Steam Update Day, which is true. But now it appeared all instantly, so definitely a me thing. Yeah, there will be a delay. I did figure out that, Ulf and Colin said we are Legion at the same time, and I don't know if that's because you're the same person on both, but that was crazy. I also figured out that the YouTube lag was way more than I meant it to be, and so I moved the latency for YouTube. How was it as a goblin for Ren Fair? I had a really good time. I was really, really nervous about painting myself green and it holding up at the Ren Fair, but it did. People seemed to really like it. I feel like it was fun to make content around me being a goblin. Goblin Hour was the best. Yeah, I feel like I probably wouldn't have been as unhinged at the Ren Fair if I wasn't painted as a goblin, so I'm kind of glad I did. No, Willow's not going anywhere. Yeah. No. Typically we tell people if something's going on. Yeah, finding the fellow goblins was the best. There was one goblin that was so not interested in talking to me. It was really fun, yeah. Sending the good juju for the rest of the packs. Yes. I hope you have good pulls the rest of them. Do what's practical and healthy mentally for you. Yeah, it was great. Hella cute Goblin Cam, the best. I really loved giving you guys Goblin Cam and being just so zoomed in on my face. I don't know how you guys felt about it, but I loved it. Your zoomies were way too funny in the fair. I almost wish that someone else was live to show you the reactions of other people laughing at me doing Goblin Hour. Because when I tell you, I wasn't just running. Like, I wasn't like this running. I was running. So I have, like, the tripod, and I'm running like this through the fair as a goblin, giggling like a madman. And, the looks from people around me were very fun. I have the fever and the only prayer is more bells, goblin, and cowbell. Oh, we saw. Okay, good. You're the best green small person I've met since Green Giant's nephew, Little Sprout. Yeah, I didn't think about how my height would really lean into the goblin, too. My zoomies. Naruto running goblin sounds really funny. Yeah. Someone did tell me to simmer down. I hated that. The girls were like, oh, I bet they were just kidding. And I was like, I don't know, what if they weren't, though? I don't know if I want to watch myself have the zoomies. I'm not gonna watch it. I'll get too embarrassed. The tooth spit in the dirt. I was so sad. Did you guys see me eat the... Did you see me eat the trinket? I had a trinket off the ground. It was a hot day. Yeah. That's why the phone died at some point, because all of the running and dancing. Yeah, I did dance too hard at one point and killed the stream. But if you watch the VOD, I bet it's really fun, because I really liked going ham. Yes, in 4K. Sometimes high energy is too much for other people. It's true. Is that... Not the tooth, no. We were talking to the person with the mushroom hat and the bubbles, and then they moved their box, and their box spit out trinkets. And I looked at Mar, and I picked up 2 of the trinkets, and one of them was like one of those little shiny rocks, and I picked it up and I put it in my mouth. But I don't know if that got caught on camera. Would love another Ren Fair video. Last year's was my favorite of the GP videos. If you follow the uploads channel, technically we have 4 YouTube channels, and one of them is a channel on YouTube in which we re-upload streams. And that it'll probably take a minute because it needs a little bit of editing, but I do believe the Ren Fair stream of us actually at the Ren Fair, which is a really fun day, will go on that channel. So, watched all the Ren Fair VODs over the weekend and glad you had a great time. You all had great outfits too. Thank you, Tommy. It was so fun. Some of the details were hard to see at times, tiny things. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Oh no, that's around the time stream. Yeah, that was around the time that Nikki's phone died too. Yeah, I think we're gonna squish them. You can also, before we upload them, you can stop by Twitch and watch the VODs too. The giggling and running was worth it, yeah. It was a good time. I'm really glad that you enjoyed it. I really appreciate that you guys did a hype train. The fact that there was a thrust that happened while we were at Ren Fair was so fucking cool. I think things like that, both the viewership that we got, but then also some of the like donations and stuff that we got, I think really emphasized that maybe we can go back to doing some IRL streaming every now and again. Yeah, Gabe putting his outfit together was so funny. We met royalty, yeah. Yeah, a few people. And we met Nessa. That was so cool. I didn't realize that they were young, so I hope that that was okay, but they were so cute, and I was so happy. It's been since the roller rink, yeah. Yeah, I tried to make sure to ask. Some people really don't like being filmed, you know? And so I, even though technically sometimes I'm sweeping and filming, if I'm having a more, like, moment with somebody, I try and make sure they're okay with that. Ooh, you should try and Go Boat, man. They're really fun. Made my Scottish heart swell. Yeah, Steve was like, so many people seem to know that song. What was that? And I was like, I don't know. Like, Gabe leveled up. You also met Nessa's father, who was also in chat. Yeah, I didn't realize that. I only saw that one message from Nessa that was like, I'm here. And I was like, I'll find you right now. So, that was really exciting because I didn't see any of the other messages or anything. I love that you were asking for the last shanty song. Oh, yeah. I love the gifts you got of me asking for that. Some of the gifts you guys got really brought me so much joy to look back and see. I want him to do a starting Ren Fair pick and then an ending Ren Fair pick comparison. That would have been good, yeah. But the way you ran from the tent to where Nessa was at, it wasn't that far. As soon as she said it, I was like, oh, that's not far away at all. I'm gonna go. Blando always asks, because some people are like, please don't film me. Yeah. The version of the last shanty I'm familiar with is the one from The Longest Johns. There are a bunch of different covers out there, though. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, I hadn't heard... Oh, the last shanty. Yeah, that one, I'm used to the one that I posted. I really liked that they were... I said the Wiggles song, but it's because the Wiggles went viral for that, like, Bushman that's dancing. But I really liked that they played that song. Your goblin energy was a fucking mood, so we were having a cosplay for you being goblin mode. Yeah, I liked it. Like I said, I don't think I would have had goblin energy if it wasn't for the goblin outfit. So yeah, thank you. Thank you guys for just having such a good Ren Fair with us. I'm excited to keep making more Ren Fair outfits. Mads was like, I'm always impressed by the fact that you never outfit repeat goblin stream. We are talking about that. Nikki and Mar have the same goblin ears I do. We also have been thinking about doing a guild pack episode called Oops All Goblins, where we all play goblin commanders and everybody dress up as goblins. So thank you for sharing your day when you don't have to. Yeah, it was really fun. It was nice because it didn't feel like it was really any different than when I normally go to the Ren Fair. Like, I was still able to hang out and do all the things I wanted to do. I just also had you guys with me. And so that was really cool. Yeah, so many of you guys knew Tiny Whipper. I wasn't even there in person, and I was saying to Yums how I was on such a high. Yeah, good. I know, some of you guys had, like, such exciting little notes for us. I wish I could watch for short periods of time due to a headache and the motion. Yes, I know that's one of the big things. I don't think Alex was able to watch it all because it seemed super motion sick. But Tiny Girl Big Show, that's what it was. Yeah, I had no idea. I'd never heard of her at all, but obviously now she's all over my timeline. It's adorable. Both of them are hella funny. Yeah, it's really great. I just wanted you to have a great day. Yeah, I think we all did have a great day. We should probably use a gimbal. I think a gimbal would be better. I also think a gimbal would help some of the problem of, I do like some of the crazy shit, and, like, there are times where we needed to film the ground, and a gimbal wouldn't really let us film the ground. So that's a little weird, but we could figure that out. But it would solve the problem of the rotation, which is what broke Stream. It literally was like that. They always make me sick, but I'm glad people enjoy them. Yeah. Worth noting for future streams for sure, yeah. It didn't have bad reception, so that was what was nice. Not $1,000, it's $2,000 to turn on the backpack for a month. Yeah. I loved, Nikki's gesture energy as well. Camera stock for privacy? Yeah. I just know a selfie stick. Yeah, a gimbal is one of the ones where when you move it, it waits the phone to stay. So even if I move the arm this way, the phone stays. That's specifically a gimbal. Right, yeah. 2,000 for an entire month, so you gotta make it most out of it for that month. And we never, ever got anywhere near making our money back for it either, so... Should have a body harness for phones. We do. But yeah, it didn't really fit the costumes, and then we kind of wanted them to be further away too. Sometimes the body is nice if you're just walking, but we wanted to be able to, like, show things and flip stuff around. Body harness is very motion sick prone. Yes, because you are literally moving with someone's body, whereas a hand, I can be a little more stable while my body moves. Yeah, that's true too. I think we have a gimbal somewhere. I think Brian sent one like 1,000 years ago. We just need to find it and reset it up. Oh yeah, no. Ours was way more expensive than that too. You being in the fair also reined me to check the medieval market, so now I can start my summer vacation. Yay! That's so exciting. I'm so glad. Yeah, I hope you guys saw how fun shit like that is to do. I had such a good time. Did everybody have a good time yesterday? I didn't really check in. Body harness is very Blair Witch-like, yeah. I think one was taken, but gimbals usually fall off balance if you point at the ground. Right, yeah. Trained guy cam, not a fan. Yeah. Good. Yeah. The trained guy cam was so funny. Have I watched any more Taskmaster? Yes. Eric and I watched it yesterday. Our GP dad took care of us. Good, I'm glad. Our dad's Ram and Will were so much fun. I didn't realize why you guys were saying that. That's hilarious. I watched the episode where they had the bench and the 5 boxes. I feel like that's the challenge that I remember, but that's what we watched last night. Even if you're sharing these experiences, it was so nice seeing through the eyes of you ladies just living in the moment. Aww. Yeah, I was really proud of the team, too. Like, I could not stop talking to the team about how proud I was about everything. Like, we could have given up during the tech issues, and we didn't. And we all took turns, and we all hung out with each other, and enjoyed hanging out with each other. And let me tell you, IRL streaming that we've done previously has never been like that. So, I'm really proud of this team. After it already happened, I feel that, too, Torque. New game changer tonight. Thank God! Okay, so Monday, but it's not every Monday because there hasn't been a game changer in a while. Eric has been so sad. Hi, Jack the Giant! That is the latest one. Yeah, they've been kind of popping up on YouTube, and if we're already scrolling on YouTube, we've been clicking it, to just check it out and see. They were going for milk and cigarettes. Oh, no! They rotated series. Oh, I don't know what that means. I'm so new to it. I took a nice break from it, which is also nice. Yeah, we started watching VIP a little bit as well. Hi, Fitz, what's up? Good to see you. Every other Monday is a new episode, and the Mondays in between are the BTS episodes for them. Oh, okay. Okay, I will try and remember that and let Eric know. I shall look for now. Yeah, I should probably open Magic up. Gonna see Greg Davies' Full Flat Legend Comedy Tour. Ooh. Oh, they'll do Game Changers, then Make Some Noise, then the newer series. Interesting. But you have so much to check out. It's true. I started watching one of the cartoons. I didn't realize that they had cartoons on there, and you guys know how I feel about cartoons. And it's pretty fun. It's okay. It's not like my favorite thing in the entire world, but we've been putting it on just to kind of have... I think it is What the Fuck. It's the one that, like, gives, Magic School Bus energy. The Power Rangers one is pretty good, though. I don't know about that one for me. They have a season that runs like every other show on there. I highly recommend Dimension 20. We are talking about that. There's something that only has like 3 episodes out right now that's a D&D thing, and I was like, Eric, if we start now, it'll be easier. The classic Scooby-Doo theme is stuck on my mind. Oh, damn. That's fun. I like that. I literally can only think of, what's a Scooby-Doo? They're coming after you, which is Simple Plan and not the original. My favorite set. That is a really, really good question. What's kind of funny is I thought that I was going to hate Bloomborough. And I think that I really ended up loving Bloomborough, and it might be one of my favorite sets. In what way? Everyone was like, oh, it's cute creatures, it's Redwall, it's all this stuff. And I was like, I don't like any of that stuff. They're like, it's furry, and I was like, I don't like any of that. But Tarkir was really cool. I do really like the flavor of Innistrad, you're very right. I love What's New, Scooby-Doo. I love Simple Plan. Oh, hey. Bloomborough was a hella cute set, yeah. And it had really good cards. It had really fun stuff. Oh, yes. Update. Yay! I'm so excited. Sorry, we got a good update. D&D live plays are so intimidating to get into. I know Eric was like, we could start Critical Role. And I was like, I don't think I can do Critical Role. I think that D20 is shorter, even though it's still long. And that is easier for me. Cloudward Ho. It's the current season, and it's so good so far. Yes, we were looking at Cloudward. But I didn't know if it was going to be a long season, or if it was just going to be another short one, because I've noticed. Yeah, Willow will be here at 4:30 to stream, Joey. Willow also streamed yesterday, though, so... After realizing Critical Role was so long, yeah. And then there are shorter sets, exactly. I hate scary stuff, but I love the set. Yeah, I feel like Innistrad is nice because it's like creepy, eeky, ooky without being scary. And that's kind of nice for some people who don't get in on the scary stuff. All right. I have some dailies to finish up. I did some of my dailies. Oath of the Guildwatch is a good set, but older. Yeah, I think that's the other thing is I've only been playing for a few years, so there's a lot of sets I still don't know. Weekly announcements. What did I miss? She'll never know. Nothing really. We've just been chatting still. Playing some Dune and watching. Bye! Good night, Blended Owl. Thanks so much for hanging out. There's so much more roleplay and not fighting. I really like short clips from Avantis. Steve's been hella on it, which is really cool. Girl, I have tea. Yes. Tea that you can share in chat, or tea you have to text me. I'm down either way. Tea, you say? Cast black and white spells, kill a bunch of its creatures, attack with 30 creatures. Okay. They are hilarious. Yeah, they're so fucking funny. I also Googled a few websites last night that I think can help show you to decks that you will base it based on cards that you have, and so I'm hoping to check that out today and see what we think of it. I don't know if it'll actually be good. There's a model from something I was part of that is asking for everyone to support her business by liking her reel. I opened the reel, nothing but ass shaking. What? Wait, will you send it to me? I've got water, that's halfway to being tea. Something asking for a friend. It's just butt shaking. I can't wait. Do you have Aerith yet? I don't remember if I pulled Aerith yet. Okay. It's like so much more than ass shaking though. Like I didn't think it would be like this. What in the world? What in the world? Yes, Mono Green Tifa Landfall is incredibly good right now. That is what essentially everybody is playing. It is a nice ass. I mean, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna play the trailers really quick. I'm so sorry. I have to pee, chat. I come to the conclusion I'm a bad person. Decide buy my first physical cards to build and play a deck. My diamond rank and my LGS. Ooh, hell yeah, Gary. No, I don't think you're a bad person. I think that's fantastic. Sounds like something to drop in Discord. It's a little different when it's people that we might know in person. Okay, I'm gonna play trailers and I will be right back. Okay, never mind. The trailer button doesn't work. That's what Maddie said, is that has the Stream Deck not worked for, like, multiple days? Or, yeah, you guys can find your own mass shaken. Paper Magic is much harder and more fun IRL. I agree with that. Can you press the go button? I don't think the go button works. Divorce Bay? No, none of the buttons work. None of them. Do we even have trailers on this scene? Is that why? There's fucking no trailers? Oh, never mind. Here we go. Yeah! Yeah! Final Fantasy is the first set I'm trying to complete on Arena. Yeah. I'm really hoping to get a ton of them. Fast Pete, thanks. Yeah, I'm a quick peer. It's just how I am. We use OBS to stream in. And then I am streaming on YouTube and I am streaming on Twitch. Both of those things. Welcome back. Thanks. Thanks. I washed my hands. I'm not gross. That was cool. Thanks. Yeah, we do a whole Patreon channel through girlsplay every single month with lots of photo shoots and tons of rewards. And so if you are interested in any of that, I think it might be in the description for this YouTube stream as well. But you can always check it out. I'm pretty sure if you go to the description, there's a link to Patreon in there. Is OBS easier than Streamlabs asking for a friend? It depends on what you're trying to do, I think is the easiest answer to that. We used to run through Slobs, Streamlabs OBS, and then it just, everything we did was too complicated and bogged down. Yeah, yep, it will indeed do that. So it really just depends. It eats RAM real bad, yeah. But we use everything else for Streamlabs. Like, we love Streamlabs, we just prefer OBS. New sets for Redeem on Patreon. Hell yeah. Yes, it's in some time. Okay, chat, do I open a normal pack? Or because I have 1,500, do I open a Mythic pack? I don't think I've opened a Mythic pack since I bought my original 10. Oh no, I am glad I could be here in spirit for you too, Mr. E. Do you need mythics or rares? I'm not sure. I am trying to get all of the set. I don't really know quite how much I have right now. Go mythic? Yeah, I feel like since I haven't bought mythic in a long time, I should go mythic. R.I.P. I feel like if you're gaming and streaming, your PC's gotta be a beast. Yeah, I mean, there's a reason we use 2 PCs. Hell yeah! I got my 1 pack. Let's go! I'm 29% through my Final Fantasy, which is not a lot. 380 out of 1,276. Hit profiles. It'll tell me. Oh, I also have the untapped, though, and the untapped will pop up and let me know, which is kind of nice. Hey! I got a new one, which is great. Nibelheim of Flame. Ugh. Sad. And Thunder Mage, which is nice. Yeah. That is pretty cool. Hell yeah. And then I have tons of fucking dailies to complete where we could buy some more packs. So, there is still limited. Oh, this one's locked. It starts in 90 minutes. And then I have my jump in I can continue doing. It's my last of the jump in. I am interested in limited, but let's go ahead and try and warm up and cast some black or white spells or finish these out. Oh, about our game the other day. Oh, yeah. Tell me about your game. I have finally got my bats and vampires and clerics, oh my, in Brawl. It's not the best deck. There's a lot of fluff in it to make it, I think, a 100-card deck. But, knock on wood, having to reapply audio input and output settings. Oh, interesting. From Nessa. She just wanted to say thank you, and it was an honor to meet you and talk to you at the fair over the weekend. It was truly a privilege. So thank you for making our day and time there special. What? Yeah! Dude, she was so cute. I didn't realize that she might be kind of younger too, so I hope it was okay. All of that was so fun. Okay, and then you were the other person that we met too. I hadn't seen any of your guys' messages in chat because I just stole the phone, and so as soon as I saw that Nessa was there, I was like, I'm gonna find you! But it was really, really fun. I hope you guys had a great time at fair too. You guys are out there doing the hard work. Okay, this isn't like a great hand, but it's not terrible. Sydney was pushing it too. Okay, good. I can be kind of impulsive. I don't know if you realize this, yeah. But I can be a little bit of an impulsive person. I will pay 2 life so that I can play my 1 mana drop, because I will gain life. Really? Yeah, Zombie, I hope you had a good time too. Nah. I think that's the only thing that scares me about IRL streaming is I am a little impulsive. And hyper. I wasn't there. Nissa went with her boyfriend and I'm still in Cali. Okay. Good to know. Well, it was lovely meeting her. She was fantastic. She seemed so stunned, and she's incredibly cute, and I appreciate her feeling willing to grace our stream. I thought that was really, really fun. It's stuff like that we don't get to do when we IRL stream, so it's really exciting. Add 1 mana of any type of land you could produce. If this creature has a +1, add 3 mana instead. Ooh, shit, baby. Flying and Death Touch. When I lose life during my turn, bats get +1 and Death Touch until end of turn. I like that. Right now, they don't have... What is that weird little symbol? Oh, that's Adapt. If this creature has no +1s, you can put 3 on it with the Adapt cost. Ooh. Oh, of course. It's flying. What? I thought Nadu was banned! What is happening? Nadu. It's banned in Commander. This is Brawl. What the fuck? That's crazy. That's absolutely bonbon donkers. Oh! Look at me go. Boom, boom. Wow, no Death Touch kill, huh? It's less strong in Brawl, though. Okay. I made the Chocobo Stampede deck. Yeah, I have that I could also fuck around with and finish up because I have the jump in and I just need to add some tough. You can only trigger twice each turn. Okay. Hey, whoa! When this creature enters, gain control of target creature as long as you control this creature. Duh. Fuck! See, like, this isn't, like, incredibly good in this deck at all. Especially because I'm not really making tokens. Chocobo deck is tokens? I don't remember. Ugh. I didn't like that. I mean, I guess I'll swing with Lifelink. Or Death Touch. Block, bitch. Kill my commander, I dare you. Chocobo deck is landfall tokens? Yeah. The one I have, I think it's Gruul that I saved to my shenanigans deck. Yeah. I wonder if I play this in Tasha. That's kind of crazy. It's been very interesting playing Brawl. I'm trying to get more into Brawl because you guys love Brawl so much. And it's been very interesting because the cards are so different. You may have this creature enter as a copy. You took my Death Touch! No, there's not enough light in the studio. Bro! This is ass! No blocks. The most fun format in Arena. I mean, I get it. I play Commander for that reason. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal and put it into my hand. Okay. I mean, that might be nice because it's power 3 or less. There's no reason to play Caretaker's Talent right now. I really need to actually spend some time adjusting this bat deck because it's not great. Flying First Strike and Haste. First Strike, it will still die. But if I gain life, I can get Star Charter's ability. So I will go ahead and swing my thing with Lifelink. And it's okay if, obviously, I die from that. Star Charter will be nice because I can do a little bit more. I gain life. I will look. Which one do I want? Vampire Warlock. Whenever you gain life, each opponent loses 1 life. Or Essence Channeler. I don't have anything to gain life. So maybe Marauding Blood Priest. None of them fly. So that's not super helpful either. Oh, but what can I play? I'm gonna play... Yeah, I can play this one. Hi, Rod Throws. What's up? Not on Arena. That's crazy. I've never considered that there would be stuff that's banned but not on Arena. Love my little bats. They're nice to see. I hate that he has my bats. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 and has trample and lifelink. Great. Awesome. Fantastic. Oh, good. And it's Nadu. Yay. And now I don't have enough to kill it. Yay. No! Not bite down. No! Ah! Oh my god. Less good is relative. Yeah, and now he's gonna gain all the... He's doing my deck. That's what's so shitty, is literally he's doing my deck. It's like, this is what I was supposed to do. Gain a bunch of life and do all this stuff. We're gonna go bats. I almost chose elves because I've obviously been playing a lot of elves. Oh. Your opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. I mean... I'm dead in the water. Oh, gift a card, destroy all creatures. Sure, okay. Maybe I'm not dead. I can return a creature card put into your graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. Yes. What you up to? Oh, you know, just Starfall. Choose one. Let's put Zoraline onto the battlefield. Oh my god. We're back. Boogie, woogie, woogie. Thank God I pulled that land. I didn't even realize I had Starfall. I love that the gift, a card, is a picture of a fish with a bow on it. Suck it! Yeah. Thought you won? Hell no! I was playing such a fun game last night, chat, and then my iPad died, and I was so sad because I was kicking ass. Ugh, not the Ozolith. I killed somebody with a 30-30 Llanowar Elves last night, and I was cracking the fuck up. Whenever you gain life, each opponent loses 1 life. I need a blocker up, but I think... No, let's go ahead and actually play Alcazotz. I feel like Alcazotz is great. I can take the one I'll gain. I'll gain 1, which isn't a lot, but I can do that. And then Alcazotz will have lifelink. That's so beautiful, right? Like, who would expect getting killed by a 30-30 Llanowar Elves? Only 1 board wipe card in Lorcana? There's crazy that there's only a single one. 2020 mana dorks are funny, right? It's literally comedy gold. How did you even get it to 30-30? So this person just kept killing all my creatures, but I pulled a ton of my enchantments. So I had like World Tree, and I had Doubling Season, and I had Ozolith, and I had a bunch of other shit, and then I kept having, I think I got both my banners because they kept killing all my creatures, but they weren't killing me because they didn't have very many creatures either. And so I ended up getting like every one of my enchantments that I need to make my deck pop off. And then when I only played things like Llanowar Elves and another mana dork, it went fucking nuts. I have those quite often in my elf ball deck. Yeah. I wish I could get it again. Exile target permanent with mana value 4 or greater. Ooh. Which is none of them, actually. 4 or greater. Each opponent loses 2 life, you gain 1 life. Whenever you gain a life, each opponent loses 1 life. I think maybe this, because this will start moving and grooving. And that's just tokens. Why did I do this? Hi, Marilyn! There's something like grab your sword. Each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2. I feel like this definitely, Legolas being out, changes things a little. But I don't have to worry about it too much. So maybe we'll just gain some life and lose some life. Yeah, I'm sure I have Lunar Convocation in here. Oh, maybe. That might be why I have it. I also just wanted to get this deck to 100 cards. And so I kind of added, like, all the talents and stuff that worked with Black and White Orzhov. But that doesn't mean that they're good or helpful. Like, I think I have the one that gives you, like, food tokens and shit. And it's like, I don't need food tokens in this deck. I want to gain life, but if I attack, it'll die. If I wait, I should have played on second main. Okay, no attack. Because then next time I can get my Death Touch bat out with Zoraline's ability. If I'm not so fucking greedy. Especially in Steel Song, yeah. Won't die? I mean, I guess Alcazotz wouldn't have died, but he would have just blocked. Oh, I guess I could have gained life from it, though. Yeah. But now I have 3 blockers up to kill his shit if he tries to. Do you play Lorcana? No, I do not. The only thing that I play is this. Oof. It's 5 languages on a trench coat. Word. Honestly, yeah. Equip 2. Ugh. Because she's a problem. I mean, let's kill this. Because this did its job. It enters, it has an ETB, an enter the battlefield ability, so I don't need it here anymore. As far as this, everything will die. So I think I'll just take 4. A 33-3 Tifa? Fuck. That's crazy. Or I could double block. I could 4, 5, exactly 7. Let's do that. Let's double block this bitch. I'm fucking tired of it. Because then I'll lose 1, but I'm not that worried about it. I think it's an even trade. And I gain life off of it, which puts me at an advantage as well. And he only has 1 mana up. So he's probably doesn't have We've had many visitors to our island, a crazy mix of words, spellings, and sounds. Yeah. Okay, you killed Algazats, which returns transformed as a land. And now, like I said, if I'm not so fucking greedy, I can put this onto the battlefield. Mana value 4 or greater, which is still nothing. Battle cry, when this enters or dies, create a 1/1 black. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that, and then next turn I can play my Caretaker's Talent, and that'll actually start moving and grooving and doing stuff. I kind of like that idea. And then I'll have a 1/1 if I want to block this rabbit that I'm not stressed about either. Okay, now I'm gonna go to combat. I'm gonna attack with Zoraline. I am gonna do her pay 2 life trigger. And then I'm gonna bring back my Death Touch bat. Yeah, the Chocobo shit is absolutely crazy. Woo! Look at that go. And then, love Death Touch. And then Caretaker's Talent next. Move a counter from target permanent you control onto a second target permanent. Whoa, hold on. So I could move the finality counter off of this onto the bat, which is fantastic because it means if it dies, I can continue playing it from my graveyard, whereas the bat won't, it'll never hit graveyard. So we're going to move the finality from this over to the bat, which is actually why this Nesting Grounds is in my... So this deck is based on my actual commander deck. So that's why it's in there. For the cost of 2 mana. Yeah, so super, super nice. If you have anything that you play that works with finality counters on it, finding cards to move finality counters to other things. Woo! We did it! Is really, really nice. Aw, man, I didn't even get to play Caretaker's Talent. Boom. Yep, big brain. Big brain right there. You know it. Hell yeah. Ugh, okay, I will probably end up playing another round. Thanks. I don't know if I could move it to an opponent's creature, old tub. I didn't consider that to be an option. But I don't know. I'd have to read that card again. Let's see. Nesting Grounds. MTG. Nesting Grounds said, move a counter from target permanent you control onto another target permanent. Yep, you're so right. You have to activate it as a sorcery, but you can indeed move it over to somebody else's card. It does not have to be something on your board. Which means that you're preventing it from going to their graveyard as well. Yeah, that's even better. Hell yeah, it is. It looked like it was gonna let you, read the card. Well, I mean, I had to pull up the card to read it, but yeah. And I got a pack! Yay! That's just nasty. Yeah, I love it. Ooh! Crazy, dude. That one's wildin'. And Blazing Bomb. Pack. Yeah, got the job done. So put it on their commander? No, because, on their commander, it will, no matter what you do, even if you exile their commander or if it doesn't go to graveyard, your commander will always have the option of moving it to the command zone. Like, if you Chaos Warp someone's commander, it won't go into the deck unless they choose it. You have the option to put it in command zone. You can move it to enemy creatures. Yeah, that's awesome. This is awesome, too. As for Origins, it's fantastic. Yeah, you'll always have the chance to move your commander to the command zone. Thank you so much, Divi.
See hot legis, nolly hot leisure. See our team illit non legister. Hot leisure.
I have no idea what any of this says, but welcome back for 39 months. Thank you so much for being here and being part of this community. That's fantastic. It will work if they want to move it to the graveyard. Right, if they're playing a graveyard deck, it's a good way to, like, fuck somebody over. I am 30 or 29% of completing all the set in Arena, so not very close at all. Maybe Latin? I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not versed. Let's go ahead and try that again. I just finished it not that long ago, and then Final Fantasy came out, so I really haven't been practicing this deck in Brawl very much. But I can definitely tell that there's some fundamental stuff that's not good, like keeping Caretaker's Talent in my hand that long. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Oh my god, maybe it's spells. Isn't a good move. Yeah, eventually I got a card that would have kind of made it work. But that's not how you really want to build a deck. You want to build a deck with a lot of synergy, and you want to make sure that all of your cards in your 100 or your 60 are always moving your deck forward, and instead that just took up a card in my hand and really slowed me down. So I'm doing some things while I'm playing this deck to also kind of be like, okay, so this is a fine deck. I win some, I lose some, but I'm keeping a mental note of okay, well what is working and what's not working and what should I remove? The other problem though is I don't really know what to put in. I have a really hard time with that still on Arena. Hi, Arizona! I am having a good day. No white at all? No, oh yeah. Well, it's 2 land. But I think it's fine. I don't have any white currently, so I think it's okay. This is why you ask the community. It's true. It's true. Millions of ideas. I saw some other streamers opening different packs, not the newest ones. Doesn't matter which packs you're opening to get rares or mythics for building a deck. No, you can always get rares or mythics, but when I was building the bat deck, I opened a lot of Bloomburrow because a lot of the bats are from the Bloomburrow set. And so I'm more likely to pull cards like Valley Rock Collar or Zorlion when I'm opening those cards because they actually come from that set, if that makes sense. iTwitch is fine. It's an okay card, but it's not fantastic. It doesn't actually, learn. You may reveal a lesson card you own from outside the game. That's not going to happen. I'm just using it as a 1/1 with flying. When this says Menace, when this creature attacks, each opponent loses X life and you gain X life, where X is the number of other squirrels, bats, lizards, and rats you control. I love this card. This card is super fucking awesome when playing one of these kindreds or typals. It's definitely a win con, even if it's a late game win con. Oh no. Here's the problem though. I thought I'd draw land and I haven't. But they also don't have creatures out, so I'm buying a little time and I am still gaining life. My deck has rock colors too. Squirrel deck is also really fucking good. Chatterfang is a fantastic deck, and the one that Nikki played on the channel way back when, fuck Brusky, is also really good. I mean, the nice thing is I have Menace and Flying, so she still can't block. But this is not going so hot. It will be pretty good eventually. Of course it's landfall. I mean, immediately I was like, oh, maybe I should put some of the Final Fantasy cards in Roxanne because I play some landfall. Path to Exile? Yeah, all of these will be super nice if I could do stuff. Lack of land is I mean, I'm making it work though. You still can't, oh, you're gonna tap it, that's fine. You can't block. And then that one was worse. They really should have done Valley Rock Crawler, because then I just have to draw them. Yeah. Put it in my library. Alright. Now I do it. Maybelline. Oh my god, I can't even play my Patchwork Banner, bro. That's okay, I'll just keep doing this. Oh, discard a card. Oh lord, okay. Oh Jesus Christ. I'm gonna get rid of Phyrexian Arena, because it's killed me before. Mana screwed hard. Yeah, I mean, I'm making it work, so like I said, I'm not that mad, but yeah, super unlucky. I'm definitely gonna start slowing down now. Okay, alright, cool. Are we just gonna keep going like this? We're just gonna keep trading 1 and 7 damage? Just wait 3 turns. Yeah, yeah. So once again, a good thing to note, I don't have lands. That's, interesting. I need to at least make a mental note of like, okay, does this happen a lot or did it just happen today? Because that's gonna happen, you know? No, I want removal. That's for sure. I mean, I'm like nowhere near being able to play Bloodthirsty Conqueror, so unfortunately I am gonna toss that one. Lands, am I right? Yeah. I'm gonna say it again. No bitches? No lands? I mean, that's it right there. Good game. That's all this meant. Yeah, yeah. They really said I'm playing landfall, so I'm actually gonna do all of it. Oh, I attacked with 30 creatures though. Huzzah! We made that work. And guess what? We have money to buy another pack. Here we go. And then the nice thing too, I feel like we've talked about this, so the more packs you buy up here, you can see that once you buy packs, you'll unlock a golden pack, and that'll give you a bunch of good stuff from random sets. But then also this, every pack I open, the more I get closer to just earning a wild card. I do have 2 rares and 2 mythics currently, which is super hot. But, did you put any lands in that deck? I don't know, maybe not. Maybe it was one that I made. Ooh, Excalibur 2. That's fun. Ooh, and this guy. Hell yeah. I'm mad about that. Don't buy packs, play the jump-in event, and get 40 cards. I have played the jump-in event for 3 times. So, I have tons of them. I did, though, the 3rd time that I played the jump-in event, I got white and green again, which was something I already did. And it is a limited pool, which means I didn't actually gain any new cards because they were the same colors as before. No, you'll never 100%. But what you can do is also the limited, you can keep all the creatures that you get. So that's very cool. Let's try. We're going to switch it up a little bit, and we are going to go standard brawl, and I am going to play my Lathril mix. And let's see if we can get our crazy 30-30 Land of War Elves again. The answer is no, that it won't happen, but like, what if it did? What if it did? Wouldn't that be crazy? PF, thank you so much for the follow, and Joe Corvon, Joe Corovan, thank you so much for the follow as well. If you don't like drafting and go 0-3 a lot, buying packs is actually better since they've added the golden packs. Yes. I do think it's nice to try, though, because, like, what's the worst thing that can happen? You draft, and then you don't win a ton. You at least tried. And I think you won't get better at those kind of things until you try. So this is a terrible hand? Or is it? I can play this on turn 2. I can draw cards that might get me land. I've never seen 28 Days Later, or Weeks. And then I can play World Tree on turn 3. Let's try it. But like, what is? I do love all the chocobos. You've got a belt. I know I'll like it too. I just need to actually sit down and watch it. I'd keep it. Yeah, it's not terrible. And anything that gives me the +1s. My Moogle! I like that he like does stuff when I do good or when I do bad. It kind of cracks me up. And then he writes in his little journal, just taking notes of our day. And that's nice too. 28 years is a 2-parter? What? Is it? He's saving the game? Wait, is that what that is? Gotta rewatch it in 28 weeks soon. That's what happened when they write? Oh my god, that's so cute. Oh my god, you're playing Zoraline? Holy shit. This is a great card that I don't have in Zoraline that actually would probably be a really good card, now that I think about it. It's always nice to see other people play. It's just whether or not I will remember. He's jotting notes on my gameplay to critique later. Yeah, I think so. I think that's very valid. No attacks. Dolls, how big should I print the art for my anniversary? I feel like it doesn't need to be as big. I don't think it needs to be as big. I think there is something kind of charming about it being smaller. I think that you could probably go as little as like an 8x10 if you wanted to start making kind of like a gallery wall kind of vibe. But I would maybe go a little bit bigger than that. Maybe like, I think there's like a 13 by something. Yeah, like that. Yeah, right? Like, it all feels a little different. Yes, that's what I was thinking. 12 by 18, so a little bit bigger, but not too crazy. Let's go ahead and do Lathril, you think? This will get the +1. Lathril will come in. It's power 3 or greater. I'll put counters on it and it'll get a +1. I think this is probably a good idea because I'm going to hope that they want to attack to gain life, which is important to their deck, which will give me an opening for Lathril. I gotta order it and frame it. Yes. That is a really good idea to get that done. And I draw a card. Oh, shit, I drew a card instead. Okay. Inches or feet, the latter would be way funnier. It would be way funnier. That is honestly true. +2/+2 and gains lifelink. Ooh, given to violence could be good. 2 feet by 3 feet and it feels massive. It is. It cracks me up though. Fuck. Damn, they saw through me. They know Lathril. Whenever one or more elves you control attack, they gain death touch until the end of the turn. That might be worth it then. This one is based on my IRL elf deck as well. Yeah. I think. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that this is why it's called Lathril Mix, because it's a mix of my one from home and then stuff that I had on Arena. Yes. Are we done? You've attacked. Ooh, hexproof and haste. Gross. Ugh. Why can't we draw any fucking mana, bro? I'm playing Arcane Signet and I could play that. This gives me +2 and gains lifelink. So that would probably force a block. And then on block, I could do this. This is hexproof, so not indestructible. Let's go ahead and wait to see what happens on second main. So let's just declare attack, go to block. I've seen some streamers doing this thing they call a sellout. Their communities donate for them to play certain decks in specific modes. Oh, interesting. Okay, you're double blocking. 3, 4, 5. I mean, let's... Whenever a non-human creature you control enters, but that's on ETB, that has to be on the field already. Target creature gets 3. It's only 5. Is it worth it to do some damage? Or do I save it? I think that we just let this die and save it. And then I think we get rid of Zoraline because Zoraline's the commander. And they'll have to spend extra money to recast. If I'm gonna spend extra money to recast, then so will they. And the next time... Yeah, I'm already taking one out. And the next time I'll have Tyvar, which means all my stuff that attacks will have Death Touch. Go ahead and auto-pay. I keep hurting myself, but you know what? That's okay. Adding +2/+2 isn't changing anything. Hey, and we got a mana. See, that's why Tribute to the World Tree is nice. Getting some of that Quadroir. We need it. And we want to save Banner of Kingship, not just because it's got 5 mana cost, but because it adds pluses for as many creatures of the type when we play it. So we want to have, like, every elf that I possibly can out before doing it. Okay. I don't love Cleric. Especially because they'll almost have enough to play an infinite. And we don't want infinite. Flying next for case. Alright. Get a leg up. Until the end of turn, target creature gets +1/+1 for each creature you control and gets reach. See, that would have been a little more beneficial. So I did try Magic Gathering Arena, the tutor, and some early quest versus AI. I'm not thrilled at the moment, but I can see myself playing it more in the future. Yeah, I feel like it's really hard kind of at first, and you're like, ugh, is this even good? And then eventually it's like, okay, no, this actually might be pretty alright. I can play 2, and then I'll have 3. Yeah, let's go 2, and then Wildborn, and then we have enough for my instant if I'd like. And no, I won't draw a card. You could get hooked fast, that's very true. Okay. Oh, and then, right, I actually have enough for each. Okay, doke. And then we'll just, whenever they gain Death Touch. It says 1 or more. Whenever 1 or more, so that includes him. We take. Next. Go blocks. Are there any cards in Magic the Gathering that let you exceed the hand limit? Yes. Reliquary Tower is a land, a blue land, I believe, that lets you have unlimited hand size. I think there are a couple other mana cards that do that as well. And I think there's a couple like enchantments and shit that do it too. Yes, my shirt does say Hot People Play Magic. It is Scry Babies merch, which is a duo woman team. Mage Book. Edict, Memory. Oh, it is colorless. It's not blue. You're right. I just play it in my blue decks, I think. Isn't that OP? I don't think so. I don't know. I mean, you have... So, in Commander, you have 100 singleton cards. You can only play 1 Reliquary Tower in your deck. So I have to hope that I draw a Reliquary Tower. You know. And Profit something, an enchantment can also give +1. Yeah, right, yeah. You gotta draw the cards, yeah. Right, they're gonna gain life. I'm gonna lose life. I really don't like that. But I can block, which is good. Hi, Rara! And then the enchantments, you still need mana to be able to play them, yeah. Okay. Whenever another creature you control enters, you gain 1 life. Whenever another creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life. So we need to get rid of Cleric, like, immediately. I'm not fucking with this anymore. Yeah, he's got a nice little machine going now. I'm less worried about Amalia and more worried about just being drained from Cleric. As someone who also plays this deck. Cards in hand are resources. Well, lots of resources is good. It's not infallible. Yeah, right. It's not necessarily going to do too much of one thing or another. You can't block. Which means you're just going to keep it there. I could hit him with Painful Quandary, which is so fucking funny every time I do, but it's like all of my mana. So probably not the best. No reason to play Giant because I don't have any lands in hand, so it's not going to do anything. This gives me other elves +1. Whenever she attacks, I gain 1 life for each attacking elf I control, and then they'll all have Death Touch also. And it does have reach, that's true. I mean, he's not going to attack with Cleric, so that's really hard. Is it terrible? Oh, yeah, Dwyn has reach as well, though, so I don't think I need to play the Elsworn Giant. I could play Lathril, but, like, why? I think I'm going to go her and then keep my mana up for both of these instants again as well. No autopay. I don't need more cards on hand. I don't really have that problem. I can put X +1/+1 counters on a creature. That is different. I will decline again. Otherwise, I draw a card. If you control another elf, I'll make an elf. We are actually going to do that, so that way I have more blockers. But like I said, I don't know if that's even going to matter, because I think I'm going to... I mean, I think... Ooh! think I'm gonna die this next turn. Oh! Will we get a 30-30 trampling elf? No, I don't have anything that'll do that. But we will swing with all of these, and then we'll have all the rest of them for blockers. I don't play myself, I just watch other streamers, so I was just curious what the kinds of things you can do and the cards that exist. Yeah, no worries. I appreciate you asking questions. I think it's great. And then he might block with some of his bigger creatures, and then because I have get a leg up, no. He knows. He knows that I have mana open and stuff in hand, which is why he's specifically not. You can do almost everything. We welcome it. Yeah, yeah. And this is what I was worried about. I couldn't get the fell close enough. Good game. And I am not going to go through it because I don't want to get stuck. That was the exact thing as when he hit 5, I was worried that he'd bloodthirster me, and he did. So, GG's. If only I could have gotten that fell one step closer, or had one little bit of extra mana, but I had to spend the mana to get it. Nice. Not too shabby. No 30-30 trampling elf, unfortunately. I think that specifically worked out because of the way that they were trying to fuck me over so hard. And so it gave me time to get a bunch of stuff out that was beneficial in the long run. God damn these 2-card combos, yeah. It was like they knew. I mean, the nice thing is that I knew because I play that same deck. I relate to the thirst part. Thank you, Zorky. Thank you for the claps. Let's go ahead and try some limited. Yeah? There's draft, there's sealed, there's traditional draft, but I think I like limited. So same thing as before that we did for Tarkir. You'll receive 6 Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy packs. The cards will be added to your collection. So once again, another fantastic way to be able to get some cards for your collection. Then I'll use them plus some basic lands to build a 40-card deck, play games, and receive prizes based on how many matches you win. Ooh, I am going to try and go 2-color. I don't want to go 3-color. So let's just see. Let's see how it goes. Let's go 1 sealed token, which I have from buying my Moogle. Let's open our packs! What do we got? What do we got? We got Phoebe! Fuck! My first Phoebe. First Ultima and first Arden. Luck, yeah. Alright. 40 cards, huh? What do we have? We have lots of white. We have some blue. We have some black. We have red and green. We have a land. It works, but it leaves you kind of open for being land fucked. Yes, that is why I don't want to do it. Thank you so much, Tulio! I think it was easier to do for Tarkir because they were meant to be 3-color, but I'm worried about doing that. The Belzening is upon everybody. Hi, thank you, Tulio. Thank you. It's kind of crazy today, and I was hoping that people wouldn't mind. Looks like you're going Azorius. Maybe. We have a Moogle Merchant for a rare. Depends on how much you want to splash. I like it that way. Thanks. My buddy was supposed to get all 4 commander decks today via Amazon. Says all 4 are delivered, but Final Fantasy VII is missing. Ours just got delivered today, and I keep hearing that, Kurgan, and I am terrified. Terrified that that's going to happen to us. I hear so many people saying that. We also have another rare that's this. Whenever you cast a legendary spell, draw a card, this ability triggers once. Then I can pay 7, exile target non-land permanent, transform it. Indestructible 4/4. At the beginning of combat, put a +1 counter on another target creature you control until the next turn it gains indestructible. I don't hate that. It's kind of crazy. Okay, let's just keep looking. We have Ultima as well. Destroy all artifacts and creatures. So maybe white. I might be going with some white. There's some pretty decent cards there. What even are you? Do you have a color? Good playable, but oh, that basically always makes the cut. Whoa. The blue-red deck will love having access. Oh, weird. Look. There's little advice from commenters because of the untapped that we have. It's black. Oh, I meant rarity, sorry. There's no rarity on it at all. Final Fantasy 14 Queen. Okay. We have some uncommons. We have Arden. Yeah, right? Isn't that kind of weird? Demons you control have Menace, Lifelink, and Haste. Okay, which is good, but, like, I'd have to have demons. I'm good, Robert. It's been fun so far. I don't know if I want that for drafting. Yeah. At the beginning of combat on your turn, exile up to one target creature from a graveyard. If I exiled a card this way, create a token that's a copy of that card, except it's a black demon. Okay. So that definitely changes things. I'm stealing cards and then making them demons, which makes him much better. I don't hate that. Did I pull? No mythics. I guess there's a good chance. I also have Zell. I can play an additional land on each of my turns. I get +1/+1 for each land I control, which is pretty hot. At the beginning of your end step, return a land you control to its owner's hand. Yeah, I really liked Ren Fair. It was great. He cost 8, though. Fuck! I didn't see that. That's crazy. Hi! Yay! I'm so glad, Morpheus! I'm having a great day so far. What did you get? I don't know. Red looks kind of appealing. I love Cactar, though. Same with this. This doesn't have it either. The, like, bonus sheet cards don't have rarity on them. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Its controller gains 4 life. I mean, that's nice to see a removal. We don't have a lot of green, though. Like, I love me a green deck, but, like, there's not a lot going on here. Green spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. If there are 1 or more +1/+1 counters would be put on a creature, twice that many would be put on that creature instead. So, like, I could easily build a Gruul with this and Zell. Well, hold on. No, because Zell's not getting counters. He just gets +1 for each land I control. So a little different. Can you zoom out? Zoom out? I don't know what you mean. Obviously there's landfall stuff. Target creature gets +3 and gains trample. Maybe run blue-white? Maybe. I don't think I've gotten to... And then, oh yeah, that was Earth Crystal. The minus magnifying glass. Whoa, I didn't know I could do that. Okay, yeah, I have tons of fucking white and blue. And then way less of everything else it looks like. Zell gets +1s, but you have to put a land back into your hand. So he doesn't get +1s. That, you have to really pay attention to verbiage. He doesn't get +1s. He gets +1 for each land he controls, but it's not a +1 counter. So, this card, that's green, if I were to make a Gruul deck that says, if 1 or more +1 counters would be put on a creature, they get twice that many, that doesn't count for Zell, because they're not counters. He's just getting a +1. Just like Tifa, yeah. So, you need to be really careful when you watch stuff like this. Same thing, this creature gets +1/+1 until the end of the turn. It would not trigger the Earth Crystal that would get you to +2/+2 until the end of the turn, because it's not a counter. It's just a temporary buff. No, it's okay. I'm over-explaining, not for you necessarily, but for other people in chat who might not know. And then there's Vivi, which is the one mythic card that I did pull. Add X mana in any combination of blue or red, where X is Vivi's Orienter power. Activate only during your turn and only once during each turn. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put a +1 on him. Can the cost of these cards get into the thousands? Paper, yes. The One Ring, it was a one of, there's one card in the world that is the One Ring. And Post Malone bought that card for $2.2 million. But not on Arena. On Arena, they don't have that. I think I made 2 gold and 3 and 10 daily wins yesterday, all with the one deck. Wow. Vivi is selling $100 CAD currently, though. Damn, that's crazy. And then we do have a land for blue and white, which is kind of nice. And we have some colorless stuff. Some artifacts and equipment. I don't know if we'll really go equipment, though, you know? Do you have to pay for the cards in Arena? You can, but you don't have to. You can play for free and do your dailies. And when you do your dailies, you get free coins, which then you can do to buy packs. No, it's okay, Robert. I'm glad you're asking questions. That's what we're here to do. So that's why I suggest this game, especially if you're trying to get into Magic, is it can be, I want to pay money for this so that I can do things quicker or better. Or I can, you know, do it for free, and maybe it takes me a little bit longer, but I'm doing it for free. And I spend my money on cards in IRL, so I don't spend a lot of money on this game. I mean, I could build blue and red. My red cards aren't terrible. Let me just, for the sake of Vivi, which might not be worth it, just because I have one mythic that I pulled for limited, does not mean it's worth it. Okay? I want to say that right now. But I'm just going to humor it by putting all of my red and blue in and seeing where I'm at. Create a treasure token. Sure, let's throw the gold saucer in. That's kind of fun. World map. Search your library for a basic land. Yeah, I like that. Ring tap for 2. If you hoard your coins and you buy mass amounts when a card comes out that you like. Yeah. That doesn't surprise me at all, Gary. That card is so cute. Do you think it's easy to get cards in this game for free as in Master Duel? I don't know. I've never played Master Duel, so I really can't say that. But I have been playing mostly for free, and I think that it's been really fun and really great. So, you know, okay, just for the sake. Let's see how close... Did I have 2 of them? Oh, I do. I have 2 of some stuff. For the sake of building, let's just put all of this in and see where we go from there. Like, how far off we are. If we put in all this stuff. And then, after that, I will go through and I will read what my shit does to see if it synergizes at all. Because just because we have the cards doesn't mean that's the answer either. Okay, I'm seeing now we definitely have more than we need. But not by a ton. It does seem like it would be some cuts, but not a ton of cuts. Hi, fat kid. What up? I need to get in on this then. Yeah. It's also really, really good at teaching you how to play the game. I wish they would make some kind of drafter like Brawl. I don't know how they would do it, but I think it would be fun. Kind of draft for Brawl. Oh, interesting. It has been a minute. I hope you've been well. Okay. Is this organized? What the fuck is this organization? I guess that... Why are you organized this way? How do I change this? I don't know if I can. Everything feels vercocked. That's alright, I guess. Okay. Job select. Equipped creature gets +1/+0. Yes, job select. That's fine. I know what that does. Ice Mage. Okay, return target creature to its owner's hand. Target creature owners puts their choice at the top or bottom or shuffled into the library. I have 2 of those, which is also good. Surveil 1, then draw a card. That's a 2 cost. That's not terrible. That's 4, but then taps for 2. That's an interesting card. World map was search your library for a basic. I like that. As long as you control 7 or more lands, this creature gets +3/+0. Okay. Gotta run. Bye, Dev! Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, if at least 4 mana was spent to cast it, tap target creature an opponent controls and put a stun counter. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, if at least 8 mana was spent to cast it, put 8+1. Whoa. That's crazy. I don't know if I have any. Flash, enchant artifact or creature, tap on enchanted permanent. Each permanent doesn't untap during its controller, and it can't. Okay, so that also prevents, and I have 1 of those. Choose target spell, surveil 2, then counter it unless the controller pays 1 for each card in my graveyard. That's a great card. 3/3 Robot Warrior. Okay, I think one of the things that we need to look at is Vivi is whenever you cast a non-creature spell. So let's go in here. We have 7 instants, 7 artifacts, 3 enchantments, 3 sorceries, and 12 creatures. So that is kind of a decent even split. Like, that's not a terrible way to do it, it seems. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, if at least 4 mana, put a +1. Okay. Equipped creature has whenever you cast a non-creature spell. Okay. Also kind of going. Whenever an artifact you control enters, you may draw a card. I don't hate this, you guys. What do we think so far? Do we think that this has enough synergy? I guess I've only looked at the blue cards, but do we think there's some decent synergy in here? Whenever another artifact you control enters, you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card. Target creature you control deals X damage to any other target and X damage to itself, where X is its power. Whoa. Tell me what the synergy is? I guess maybe there isn't a lot of synergy, but rather it's getting the fake prowess on it. I do like those drop select. Synergy means that you have kind of like one theme for the deck. Yeah, Vivi likes non-creature spells, so there's some synergy with other things having whenever you cast a non-creature. Equipped creature has whenever you cast a non-creature. So it's similar things. How many non-creatures in the deck? I just checked, and it's not that bad. It's 12, 7, 8, 9, 10, or 7, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So there are 20 non versus 12 creatures. So that's pretty fucking good from what I can tell. It is a good ratio for VV, yeah. Synergy just means that you really want your deck to do one thing or two things to make it work. If you have a deck that's doing too much stuff, then your cards aren't gonna like mesh together well. I guess, if that makes sense. I feel like I'm not explaining it very well. Okay, good explanation. Yeah. Because if you're like, oh, well, I want to do some +1s over here, but then I want to do some non-creature spells, and then I also want to do some like landfall, then it's like, that's too much. If you're doing a landfall deck, you want a bunch of shit that's going to support landfall. And then your deck's going to be better because your whole deck is built around this one theme. The more you spread out, the harder it is to get your deck to do a really good thing. Like, you can have a really good, like Roxanne. Roxanne has some landfall in it. She's not a landfall deck. It doesn't need it. If I made a deck that was just landfall, if I made Bristly Bill as a Brawl Commander or one of the new Chocobos, it would be a better deck. But I can have a little bit of landfall and a little bit of Roxanne. You want everything to work the same way, and the cards will build on each other. Yeah. Ugh, my wedding ring has been hurting my finger. That's why you want to keep your decks to the card count minimum also. Yes, I could play right now with 45 cards out of 40 right here, but then I have 5 extra cards that's going to make it a little harder. Yeah, if you have any questions, Rara, please don't be shy to ask. This is definitely more advanced level stuff. I would really start with the tutorial. Whenever another artifact you control enters, I can draw a card. If I do, discard a card. That's pretty good. Self-destruct. Hi! Oh, yeah, I read that. When creature enters, create a 0/0 black wizard creature token with another whenever you cast a non-creature spell. So, again, synergy. That's a long draft. That would be a very long draft, yeah. Gain control of target creature until the end of the turn. Untap that creature. It gains haste. I can attach equipment for free if you do unattach it. That's pretty good because I do have a couple of equipment things. How long has Magic the Gathering existed? It started in like 1990 or 1993. One of those. I don't remember. So like it's as older than me. Yeah! No, it's good to see you, Arco. Are you just hoping to draw the VV? I mean, not necessarily. I do have other stuff that does it. But yeah, you are correct. I would have to draw the VV. But it is also only 40 cards. Equipment is artifact, right? No, artifact in it. Wait. Yes, equipment is artifact. Came out in 94. Oh, I'm so glad, Nikita. I don't know how long Arena has been around, actually. I'm really not sure. I don't know when Arena started. Okay, and then Zell. I can play an additional land. I like that. Reveal a library for a mountain card, reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle, create a bird token. That one's Trample Haste, Mountain Cycling. 2018 with a full launch in 2019. Wow. Was about to ask how many artifacts you had in that artifact card thing. Yeah. Trample, haste, mountain cycling. Prompto. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, okay, I make a treasure, see another. Exile the top 2 cards of your library. You may play those cards until your next step. Put 1 or 2 target creatures, get +2. So I feel like this is a really good example of I don't need this card. I think that I can get rid of this card because it doesn't do the synergy thing we're talking about. Chat, does anybody know how I can get these to line up by mana cost? Which it normally does, but isn't right now. The more cards, the less likely you are to see a particular cards. Yes, which is why it's hard for me to get used to 60 card decks. I'm used to legendary decks that start with 12 and get built as you play. Ah. Steiner. Chunky soldier dude? What? What did we talk about? Thank you so much for the follow, Adrian. I don't have Steiner in my deck. Oh, side conversation. Okay. So nobody knows how to swap it around? I guess I could manually do it. It's just awkward. Okay, 2 cost. We got 3 cost over here. Got more than that. This is an X ability. So I feel like that's over here. We have a 4 cost over here. We have a 4 cost over here. We have a 3 cost over here. We have a 3 cost over here. We have a 3 cost over here. We have 4 cost. Right? That's a 5. That goes over there. Oh wait, that's a 4. World map is 1. Blood saucer is a land. We put it with lands. This is a 4 cost. I think this is really nice to do too, to make sure that you know what your like curve is. I feel like this will kind of help me figure out what I want to do also. With a lot of 2 cost cards. Hi! It does look like I'm playing solitaire. How many cards do you want to have in your hand ideally?
Hello, chatters.
You can only have 7 cards in your hand at a time. I think having 7 is like better. But not necessarily a requirement. This is really expensive. 4, 5, 6. This is 5. And then okay. What's my favorite Final Fantasy? My favorite Final Fantasy game ever is Kingdom Hearts. No, I'm kidding. It's Final Fantasy 12. How many decks of cards should you have? As many as you want. You can have 1 deck that you play all the time, or you could have 30 decks and you change them whenever. It's totally up to your preference of how you want to play. God damn. Eric just started 9, which is very exciting. I kind of like that. What was the card that does the... No, not... It was the other turret card. Sentinel. No? Yeah? As long as I have 7 or more lands. I don't hate that. Counter target spell. No, I like that. Unless they pay X. You have more on your turn, but you get down to 7 at the end of your turn. Hi, Dex. Was watching the latest Get Bone YouTube drop. You mentioned your affection for Turn Down for What. I love that song. I love Turn Down for What. Got me 5/3 the other night. Yeah. Equipped creature. Okay, we just have to figure out what we want to get rid of. I kind of like Helgigus just as like a big guy. Tap target creature an opponent controls, put a stun counter on it, and then Diamond Dust, draw a card for each tapped creature your opponents control. How much? Well, it would stun, and then you would remove it, and then it would stun. So you wouldn't draw that many cards. I'm going to remove 1 of these, because that doesn't seem great. Thank you so much for the follow, Dex. What's another song in your Give Life to Bells list? That's a good value. 5? Is it? It's good for board control. And it's a 4/5. Oh, shit, I forgot that it's a creature. Yeah, you're right. It is a creature. I totally spaced on that. I don't get white girl wasted, but I do get crunk. The other day I was getting hella crunk at my friend's birthday, and I was sober. You know, you can have a good time without getting drunk if you want. Since you're playing against software, I'm assuming how you know when the game ends. I'm not playing right now. I'm building a deck right now. But when I play, I am actually playing against other people. What I learned from YouTube videos is never ever offer bells and mustard soda. Oh my god, no. Yeah, unfortunately you can't do links. I have to get rid of 4 cards. Cell doesn't really do... I think Unexpected Request doesn't have synergy to what we're doing. I gain control of a target creature, I untap it, it gains haste, I can attach equipment to it. I guess that could let me steal something of theirs. It's a 3 cost, and I could get a big creature from them. I don't know. Okay. When this creature enters, make a wizard token. Nope, that's definitely synergy. Target. Choose target spell, surveil 2, then counter. Okay. It's a very nice card. Yeah. This one's also good. Dreams of Lagoon is good. That one's good. Everything's good, chat. Okay, whenever you cast a non-creature spell, if it's at least 4 mana, tap target creature an opponent controls and put a stun counter on it. I only have a couple of those, and only 3 of them are non-creature. Do you have an 8-cost card in your deck? No, I don't. I don't have an 8-cost card. So there's that card that says something about 8 cost. So I need to get rid of that one probably. Very classic Cry of the Deck Builder. Yeah, I can't trigger Ultros. Oh, whenever you cast a non-creature spell, if you put at least 8 mana, then you put +1 counters. No, yeah, I could stun their stuff, but it's also the likelihood of doing that with only 3 is pretty low, so you're right. I think that if we need to cut something, we can get rid of those. Whenever you cast a non-creature, create a treasure. No, I like that. I meant Stealth the Magic, chat. No, it's okay, fat kid. On top, targeting attacking creature. I need to get rid of 2 more things. I don't know if I like self-destruct. I have a lot of other shit that works, but self-destruct also gets rid of my stuff, where X is its power, and I don't know if I want to do that, so I'm going to get rid of that. I don't know if I'm the kind of player that's like, I'm going to blow up my own board for the sake of you. Not like that. Okay, the question is, do we get rid of our big guy? He does look like he's one of the biggest things. And it has mountain cycling, and I like that. You can put red Mage's Reaper on Gigas. That's true. That's true. That's true. That's true. Keep 41 card special and go with it. Ah, Graveyard Dancer! I do like keeping extra cards! You're so right! Oh, I could self-destruct him for 8, yeah. I could also get rid of just one of these Shivas. I also don't need Gold Saucer. You know, like, Gold Saucer was an extra. But, like, do I need it? And am I gonna have the extra mana to be able to do Gold Saucer? Ooh, ooh. How many creatures do we have? Or, like, creature-like things? We have 10 creatures, because we've gotten rid of some. No, but it's an option. I know I love Gold Saucer. Let's say, okay. Do we get rid of 1? Keep the saucer. Okay, then I'm gonna get rid of 1 Shiva. It is a utility land. That's true. Okay. And I think this is our 40 card deck. Normally, I would keep 41 because I am that girl. But I've also been trying to grow and improve. And this is growth. Okay. This is our deck. And we're going to try it. We are very heavy on artifacts. So here's what you got to remember. Do I have any other avatars? Literally no. Not at all. 9 creatures then? It's worth nothing and you can add more of her. That's true. That's very few. I know. Ugh, you're right. 9 creatures. Can you make a weak card strong, and can you sacrifice a card to save a teammate or yourself against another player? Yes, but you have to have very specific things in your deck to be able to do that. Yeah, 9 of 40 feels not good. 9 of 40 feels not great. What's 40 divided by 3? That's true. Wait, that is true. Technically, I have more than 9 creatures because of all the tokens and shit. 9 is almost 1/4 of your deck. Okay, that was what I was double checking too. Because I think that's where you want to go. Because you want to have creatures, you want to have other stuff, and you want to have lands. 13 1/3. And yeah, I do have more. And like, this is technically an equipment and a creature. 9 seems very low without having a strong control elements to support such a low count. That's what I'm worried about too. How many of your creatures are low cost? I think like most of them. I think almost all of my creatures are like 2 and 3 cost. There's 1. And then 2. So, how vulnerable are you out to aggro? Yeah. I think that that's okay. Coral Sword. I mean, that's an equipment, so that's not super helpful. Hey, wait, where did all these come from? Whenever you attack, target attacking creature, a coach creature gains menace until the end of turn. Hey, what the fuck? World map is iffy. Oh, I forgot world map was in there. Yeah. Let's get rid of world map and add a shopkeep. Gains haste, exile the top, and I can play it. Fuck. Yeah, I completely missed that world map was hiding in there. And we saw all of blue, right? Blue's over there. I can put the Shiva back in. Shiva's expensive, though. Something else and get another Shiva. She seems good. Yeah. She does seem good. We're going 41! Yeah, we're going 41. 5 mana is easy for limited. Shiva! We're going 41, friends! You know what? Better than we thought we'd do. Do it. I'm gonna add this to the deck. I don't know if we like it, but I don't want to forget. That would super suck. Okay. And now we try. Yes! Do it! I like your style, Graveyard. I like you. I usually count land cyclers in the 2 mana column. Yeah, I probably should have put it there for sure. You got this, champ. Thanks. Thanks. Gotta get my head in the game. Thank you guys for pushing me to do... Hell yeah! Thank you so much for the 100 biddies. Thank you so much for pushing me to do limited. Literally, my first limited was on the channel. So, 41 card special. Okay, we got 3 mana. We have more red in our hand, more red land. I can bounce. And I can job select, which is a creature. Right, and that's what we were talking about, is there's way more creatures than we think because job select creates a token on drop. Yeah, I think this is good. Nyla's smiling out there somewhere, yeah. It doesn't really matter what we play, so I'm just gonna play the 1 blue. Threaten them, you know? Get them scared with my blue. Do a quick screen tour for the rookies. This is where my lands go. Creatures will go out here. We have little creatures as friends. Your decks are here. This is your person. This is your hand. I don't know. Got lands, plays a turn. Yeah. 2, 3, and 4 is good for sure. Surveil 1, then draw a card. No, I will save that for our non-creature spell, like this. I want this out first so that way when I play Dreams of Laguna, it's not just surveilling 1 and drawing a card, but also gets +2 until the end of the turn. Unexpected request also gives you a temporary creature. Right. Even though I'm learning and playing on the cards, would I also do better job learning through playing online or playing on a console? I think that using this Magic Arena to learn the game is super, super, super wildly and unbelievably helpful. I did not get the Chocobo Companion yet, I don't think. If you get it through the Battle Pass, then, like, maybe I have it. But I'm not sure. If I play this will get +2, and I can bounce this back to hand. That sounds kind of funny. I can also gain control. That sounds also pretty funny. Maybe we do that first, because then we're utilizing our mana. We take control, we double strike, we hit a lot. Take dwarf. It's probably could be better if I used it on a stronger creature later. But like, look at this. I should have done that, actually. But I was worried that it wouldn't transfer over. So, we'll go with this. I'll have to test it later. It is on iOS, and it is on Android, and it is on Steam or just browser. It is not on console. No PS5, no Xbox, no Nintendo, but you can play it on your phone. It will, but it'll stay on it until you move it back. So they might hit you back for 6. Oh, interesting. I've been learning a lot on Arena. I still have a lot more to learn, but I'm picking up new things all the time. Yeah. Cries in console. I know. One of these days. One of these days. Okay. We're gonna play the gold saucer for a land. Search your library for a mountain, reveal it, then shuffle, create a 2/2 bird creature token with whatever a land. Okay. So it won't have haste though. When it tap it and then it doesn't untap and it can't be activated. I could do 2 and then I could do 2. Maybe let's do that. Does it only happen once per turn though? Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, it gets +2/+2, 0 until the end of turn. Yeah, I love that. Gold saucer! You don't have enough blue. Ooh, you're so right, I don't have enough blue. It would be blue on blue. Let's go Call of the Mountain. Let's get more stuff. Oh, Gwent, yeah. That's really funny. Okay. Oh, that would have been better if I played it differently, but that's okay. 3/1. I could kill my mage, but I'll go ahead and do it, because it'll also kill his thing. I like the board ambience. Yeah, it's cool. They have, like, different backgrounds for each thing. Hi, Moss! Good afternoon! Yeah. But now I can attach this to this. Ugh. Played what game? I'm so sorry, I missed it. I guess I can scroll back. Yes, Ransom Notes is super fun. We love it. And then I think now I'll hit him with this. I think they added a bunch of new boards in Turkey. I'm pretty sure they did, yeah. Let's go ahead and play another blue. It gets a plus. Technically, I have enough to play 3. And then I could play another 2. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's pay 3 to equip. And then we'll equip. This has the +1. And then we'll pay the 2 to bounce. And then it doesn't have haste. Hi! It will see you so soon. I know. I feel so crazy. We saw each other so much recently, and then we haven't seen each other a whole lot. And I'm like, right, but Vegas, but Vegas, but Vegas. It'll happen. Okay, we are going to return target creature to its owner's hand. And then we're a big 5 Chocobo! And now we swing for 5! And I mean, he has red, so there is a chance that he'll have haste on something that he plays. Like, it's not unlikely, but we hit him pretty big, so that's cool. I have pre-con chest tightness. I'm still in the clean my house phase. I haven't started even thinking. People keep being like, are you excited for Vegas? And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. No, not the dwarf. I want you to build a dwarf deck, Kevin. I want to see it. I cannot fathom how hot it's going to be and how to survive that. I have no idea what to put on my body. Torgal! Okay, Okay. So yes, none haste. Damn, I misspells, but Vegas is the light at the end of the tunnel. I know. I hadn't even thought of that. I thought you're the one who mentioned it, silly. Ooh, that was scary. Okay. We're gonna do this. We get this. I can ward equal to his power. So I could pay 3 and then another 3. So we have just enough if we wanted to summon or sanctum it. Are you planning your defeat for Chicago Managon? No. Not yet. We will simply not go outside. Oh yeah, that's my thought exactly. But it'll be cold inside the con, because AC makes me cold. Whenever he attacks, attach up to 1 equipment to a target creature. Okay, so yeah, he absolutely should be what we do, and we do it now. And when I do this, I played a land, and it'll get even stronger, but I don't think it could still die. But I think we need to go ahead and risk it right now. While I have the ward cost, because it's going to get out of hand so quickly. And then we'll take action, and we will indeed do it. Now, he's going to be stuck like this. Wait, what? How do I still have mana? To combat. What the fuck? Mountain cycling, which I don't need. Oh, it was pay 2 life? Oh, shit. Pay life equal to his power. Ward was for life. Oh, shit, bitch. Okay. I still don't think I can play everything in second main because it's not going to add even more than it already is. Then the likelihood of him killing my chocobo is pretty low. So I'll risky. I'll risky for the biscuit. Can you play tournaments on here and win? Yeah, you actually kind of can. Yeah. My ass was going to be in Reno in the first week of July, so he did indeed do the thing. But that's okay, because then next turn I think I can play Hillgigas, and then he won't have a creature either, so you know what? Ember Rose, thank you for the follow. Travail 1, then draw a card. Sure. I would take that block any day. Yeah. Create a 3/3 robot warrior if the spell was cast from your graveyard. Yes, Gigas has haste. So I'll be able to play it, and then I'll immediately be able to slap him for 5 monies. And that's a lot of monies. Okay, so his Sandworm also has haste for 5 monies. And... okay. That's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Oh, no! Okay. Boo. We're good, though. We're good. We have lands. We're good. He's tapped. But we can't go tit for tat. But I think that's all I can do. Is we have to just both have these fuckers up. You hate him, right? I hate him too. And then... probably no attack. Because once again, tit for tat. I can flashback this card and it'll do it again. I can flashback this card, or next turn I can get a 3/3 artifact. My collector box arrived and I'm sweaty about it. Yes, Wilsifer, I'm so happy for you. I can't wait to know what you pulled! Ooh. Oh, well, that'll do it also. Choco Comet. Final Fantasy 12 card. Cool. Yeah, I think it's GG's. I think it really is. We'll play out as much as we can. 3/3. We'll get a job select going. I mean, it doesn't have trample. So maybe... you can make 2 creatures. I can make 2 creatures. I'm hellbent. You'll gain 1 life, but still no trample. Yeah. It's so humid in Wisconsin today. I went for a walk and it felt like went for a swim. Oh, gross. Hi, D-Box. There he is again. But no haste. Double strike and equipment attached, but no haste. I still don't know if I'll... Ugh, the Regalia. Fuck. Lame. Lame. That's okay. Not too terrible. I definitely probably could have played better, but you know what? That's okay. We live and we learn. One loss. Alright, we go again. I'm happy that I finally got a couple days in a row with no rain here. Ugh, that's so nice. It's always fantastic to get some no rains. GG's, thanks friends, I appreciate that too. I don't know, I don't think I played poorly, but I think maybe attacking with that chocobo was the turning point of the game. That's also kind of good to identify and hard to do. You might have been applying pressure to them earlier. That might be true. Yeah. My day's going good so far, Mika. Thank you so much for asking. Oh. Probably not. Okay. Playing stuff at instant speed, yeah. It's our raining season. Oh, interesting. It's our raining season, but it's still pretty hot. Is it ever nerve-wracking playing your favorite game in front of all of us? No, I don't think so. I just have fun. Hey, I got a 2-drop. So I have a 2-drop, a 3-drop, and a 5-drop, which really isn't bad, and I have a ton of mana. Amazing sleeves, thank you. Yeah, of course. I have the Frond and Balthier sleeves on to represent my love for 12. As no one should be surprised about. No, I just have a good time. I don't care if you guys see me succeed or fail. I think that nobody can be perfect at everything all the time. And if I'm encouraging you guys to learn, I need to learn in the process too. Do you watch other streamers, and do you have any recommendations? I don't watch a lot of other Magic streamers. I watch a lot of other Magic YouTube content with my partner. But don't target my shit. Don't do it. Don't do it. You fucking bitch. But what I can say is that if you're into Brawl, Amy does Brawl Stars, which is a fantastic series. And then there's also Boxy, who's a great streamer. CGB is a great streamer. MTG Nerd Girl, they all do streaming here on Twitch, and I would definitely recommend them. The first three definitely focus a lot more on arena content, so I would suggest that. This token deals 1 damage to each opponent. Enchanted permanent doesn't untap during its controller's untap step, and it can't be activated. So I would not take damage from this. Oh, Moldhound. Right, yeah. I forget that Moldhound streams on Twitch. I, need to fucking follow him and get that in my brain. Hi, Jenny. It's so good to see you. I mean, I think I'm gonna do this just so I keep applying pressure. I wanna not waste my mana. Any non-creature spell? Yeah, any non-creature spell. That'll add up very, very quick, and I think preventing him from doing that could be good. Flying and Death Touch. Fantastic. Great. Choose target spell, surveil 2. Then counter the spell unless the controller pays 1 for each card in my graveyard. There's nothing in my graveyard. Did you win the first game? Italy first. I don't know. No, I didn't win. No, I didn't. I did not win the first game. I did not. I like his games. I don't get his shirts. His shirts! I need to watch more of his non-Magic streams. Ooh, interesting. I don't know if I've seen his shirts. Mauld is really nice, though. I've met Mauld quite a few times. And he... Oh, his shorts. You don't get them on your feed. Yeah. Yeah. Mauld is super, super nice. I'm off to bed now. Well, thanks for stopping in and saying hi, Jenny. I appreciate that. This creature does 1 damage. Okay. I watch Amazonian and Foxy. I used to watch Wubby, but he opened packs and played, but I think he moved away from all that. Oh, really? Wubby isn't doing... He was so huge into Magic for a second. Thank you, Zorky. I do like having plenty of 1 and 2 mana cards and being able to hold out longer mana starve with a bunch of little guys. Yes. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, if at least 4 mana was spent to cast it, put a +1/+1 on this creature. Well, let's play our mana for turn, and then Tap target creature and opponent controls. Can I do it? No, I have to pay my 2 blue, so I won't be able to play this as well. Because this is colorless. He just opened a bunch of Final Fantasy, but I haven't seen much else. I moved away from Magic 3 times in my life already. Amy and Foxy are great. They're best when they do stuff together. Yeah. Yeah, both of them are fantastic too. Both of them have been so fucking... Everybody that I've met, everybody I just suggested, has been so fucking nice to me also. I want to say that. Like, I've met them in person, I've met them online, and they're just really fucking sweet. So that's really cool. Let's stun the Death Touch. Yeah, it's been really lovely. I really, really appreciate having, such nice people. I mean, Amy, I think, was the first Magic person I ever met. Amy's, like, the OG Magic friend. Which is really, really cool. And, I think she's incredibly intelligent and very good at streaming. Like, when I set up for streams in the morning, I'm often watching Amy. I think she's very engaging, and she's a really good teacher. And yeah, I don't know, I would highly recommend. Dude! Ah! Bro. I don't think I'm gonna go far, friends. I think I'm gonna suck ass. I could pay equip 3, and then I'd have mana. I'd have 1, 2, 3 to pay this at instant speed. Yeah, let's do that. You're doing pretty well at teaching as well. I'm trying. Yeah, you got this. Thank you, Wolfric. No, I would not consider myself a decent drafter. I would definitely consider myself largely a novice. I feel like I still don't really know what I'm doing, but as I'm learning, I'm trying to teach you guys what I'm learning as well, you know? I think that's the least I can do. Hi, Beardy McWhiskey. It takes a lot of practice, yeah. I've drafted once, and then I've done limited twice, so I would not say that I have any skill for it yet. I am finding more opportunity to learn how to draft, but I'm not there yet. I'm gonna counter it! I'm countering it! They only have to pay a little bit of mana, and I wouldn't be surprised if they did, because I have nothing! I'm gonna put this land in my graveyard, and now you have to pay 1! They did, yeah. How similar is this to physical play? It depends. I think in a lot of the ways it's really similar, and then in some ways it's really different. But, it just really, it just depends on, like, so many things. Arena will do the triggers for you, yes. I think we're gonna shuffle this into the library. Because fuck him. It's a lot different because you're playing on Arena. You want to physically assault your opponent because you can't see their face when you're mad. How much removal has this guy used? It feels like a lot. It's been a lot, yeah. They want a digital product that helps sell the real game. Yeah, and there's no takebacks on Arena, in which sometimes if you're playing with nice people, they will let you do takebacks. But otherwise, the games run the same. I mean, I think it's a little different, too, because Brawl is the closest you can get to, like, Commander, but, like, it's not Commander, and that's pretty different. I don't know. I think it just depends on a lot of things. Watch him search for something that gives him haste, and then he'll swing at me for 5, and then I'll have 2 life, and I have nothing left, and I did limited, and I'm gonna die, or he'll do that, and that makes a lot of sense, and then that's 4, 5, 6. Now I have 1 life, which is worse than I thought. There's a heist, friends, if you guys... Oh, good, my land. I got my land for a turn. Sacrifice 2 artifacts and draw a card. I will go ahead and sacrifice 2 artifacts and draw a card because it's the only thing I can do. And then I've got 3 mana. It's 3 mana. Holy shit! It's not enough! But it's something! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna do it! Steal his shit! I'ma take it again! It prompts you to play cards, and some stuff goes so fast I can't keep up with what happened. That's the biggest differences I've noticed. Yeah. Am I gonna... Am I gonna live? That made no sense. No, the fuck it didn't. It didn't at all. No, I'm not gonna live. I'm dead. GG's. Get your soup in. Get your heist in. Make it cost him dearly. Yeah, okay. I mean, I didn't win, but that was weird. It was a weird way to do things. What's up? Hello. I'm just, I made a deck out of limited, so I tried, they give you, like, some packs, and then you just have to use the packs to build a deck, and then you can only go until you have 3 losses, and I have only lost so far. So, and I really thought I built a good deck, too,
Yeah.
So,
Can you redo it? Can you try again?
I can try again. I'd have to pay another token, and I don't know if I have another token, but maybe. If you're really good, you can pay gems to jump in and do it. And you win gems by playing. And so if you're, like, really good, you can just constantly go over and over and over again. Which is what Niall says she does, but I'm not good. I'm not that good.
No, you do great.
You can revisit, I can revisit the cards, and I can rebuild the deck with cards that I have. I'll win this one. Versus literally Sephiroth. The chances are not high.
They're not looking good to you.
No.
Just because his name he's got a big sword and has killed you before.
So many times. So many times. I mean, I could play this and just counter their very first thing. What do we think, chat? I really need to know. Do I keep this hand? Or do we toss this hand?
Can I come stare at you and join you?
Yeah, of course.
Hello. I'll grab my backpack. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Hi, Mother.
I'm really happy for you, Mar. I don't want you to have to share your biz, but I'm really happy for you. And I think I'm going to try and do the same thing when I get home. I hear that there's just a tremendous amount of removal in this set in general. Because I feel like I could counter their very first thing, go with the stinky first turn counter, but then I'd really have to hope that I pull another land. And if I pull another land, I'm in great shape, because I can play the next 3 turns. But if I don't, then I'm fucked. Bit of a different plan, but I think it's a good one. Okay, I can't wait to actually read that text all the way and learn more about it. Go with stinky first turn counter. I'm just afraid of mulliganing and getting a worse hand, guys. Only 2 people. 2 people answered, and they both said opposite things. I'm so fucked up. It's so risky. Play it, live on the edge. This is my last chance, though. It's hard to play on the edge.
It's your last chance.
There is one thing, but you can't do anything. You're on the draw. I might keep. Okay, everybody's saying risky for bisky. Oh, God. Oh, no.
Hold my feet.
I did not so far.
They're fucking Moogles, dog!
Yeah!
I just got really excited. That's so cute.
Yeah, you got your little Moogle companion. No. I'm gonna do it. Hey, Zero. But you don't have anything to pay. Wait, it didn't work? It didn't work? What? Why didn't it work? Pay 1? It's 0. Counter target spell unless its counter pays. Oh. I didn't know I needed 2 mana. I thought I only needed 1. Okay, well, that was a bummer, but I drew a land. So, almost it's counterplay 0. Well, that's the part of the problem is that I'm stupid and I have a hard time finding stuff out. I'll steal this so that it's not. No, you're fine. And my wedding ring. Welcome to blue. This is why I never play blue. I can't ever figure it out. Unless you pay nothing, this won't happen.
I played a blue-black deck for a while. But I don't remember much about it.
Yeah.
But I know I was able to play it. I just don't know how anymore.
Gain control of something. I can play an additional land on each of my turns. He has +1/+0 for each land, so he'd be a 3/3. But then I return a land I control to my owner's hand. But I think that's okay. I think maybe we want to play Zell. But this gets me 2 creatures. Thank you, Darian. I call it my bruise deck. I love that you call it bruise deck. It's so funny.
Time for getting all the way
It
up
works
and being
out.
completely ready to be awesome.
Milky, that's so many dollars. Thank you so much. Oh my god, and what's such a nice thing to say too. I really appreciate that, y'all. Have you seen? Look at the numbers for today, though. They were so crazy to match.
Holy shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Good. They deserve more affection.
Uh-huh.
Maddie deserves more affection.
Always, always. Maddie needs all the love. Whenever you attack, target attacking equipped creature gains menace until the end of the turn. That would be helpful, but it's not because of all this shit. Gain control of target creature until end of turn. Untap that creature. It gains haste. I can attach an equipment I control to it. If I do, I don't have an equipment. Oh no! Yeah, the visual of this game is really nice too. It's mostly good if you have a sacrifice a creature before they get it back. Yeah, it was really sweet. They also came in and gave her brekkie. I need to play something for 3. I think we're gonna play Zell. And then we don't attack. Gay pickles. Yeah, I thought your Ren Fair outfit was really cute. Yeah.
Yeah, everyone had to. Yeah.
Yeah.
I literally just posted one of the photos someone took for a story, and I was like, "We're all so cute." What the fuck?
I know.
I'm like,
I finally got
we're
the.
all adorable.
Yeah, I got the picture back from the photographer too. Ugh. And I'm not winning, chat. This sucks. And it was great. I was like, "There's no way he took 2 photos and one of them's gonna be good." It was. It was great. We were the cutest party.
Town pictures.
Yeah. We are the cutest party at the Ren Fair for sure.
It's true.
I agree.
Yeah, I said okay, but like we all look so cute.
So cute.
And in throw.
Choose blockies. I'll take 5.
I hope it is.
Thank you. I just so sad.
It's okay, you didn't know.
I could pay 3 and I could fuck up this thing that's killing me, but then I got so mana fucked. Why does this happen, chat? Why did this happen? I'm gonna get rid of the dragon. Oh, I was like, I have the wizard now, I guess.
Because you're new to this.
I can't change my deck in between, no. I have to commit to my wins or my 3 losses. But I can rebuild it later. Like, if I liked the beginning of this deck and wanted to try it again and pump up different cards, I could do it, but it wouldn't be the limited event I'm doing now. As you were walking and filming, I saw some couples having fun there, which warmed my heart. Oh, cute. Yeah. Yeah, Ren Fair is just fun and nice. Since it's sealed, you have full access to your 6-packs for the entire event. Oh, I didn't know that. It's very interesting. We'll just take one. Not worried about one. Everyone had a good time at the Ren Fair. True.
I posted a meme about spending $800 at the Ren Fair at the end of my post, and Gabe was like, just at me next time. Like, you know?
I told y'all it could heal me. It did.
It did.
I drank water. I actually remember to pack water, so I could play Dreams of Laguna. I can play Item Shop Game, but I think I'm gonna play Zell again. I need a water skin next time. Yeah, Mar was not doing so hot, so I'm glad that they were okay. I drank water! It's true. I have a water bottle that's this big that I take with me in con bags. And it's not a lot of water, but it is water.
And it encourages you to refill it.
Yes, yes, I have to refill it a bunch, but like at least I'm carrying water, and it's very easy to be like, oh, I could sit down for 5 minutes and I could drink this whole water bottle. So that was able to fit in my little saddle bag.
Water, salt, lime, and a sweetener. It's a really good tonic. Well, no,
Oh, fun.
I can see that. First I was like, I don't know about that. And then I was like, tequila shots.
Tequila?
Kind of reminds you of tequila shots.
Yeah.
Maybe it is good.
If only I could ever draw more land. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, if at least 4 mana was spent, hit create a treasure. That would be nice, but I can't do that. I think I need to take his 4, but I don't know if it does enough. No. I can play Item Shopkeep, but that I don't think is enough either. I mean, these would both gain menace, I guess. But then they would just kill him with these, I think. Or you would kill Cell, because he only has 3. And so I think I just steal. I steal your stuff.
Mar, I was laughing so hard reading that as someone who grew up in a native area. Just all the blonde boys and no land.
Yeah.
I was like, oh. Oh. Oops.
Agreed. Oops, shit.
Yeah, no, it's true though.
Yeah. No kings?
King? I love that the king was gay.
I love
And
that.
they made it very, like, other than the joust, they were like, we're not hiding this.
On stream, they put up the things, but my stream was pointed in a way that I saw them kiss. I liked that. Sorry, blonde
Really,
boys.
if they're not already engaged or married, if they do not propose at the end of that song this year, I would be so upset. It would literally be so perfect.
It would be so perfect. Be so perfect, so cute. Oh my god, where is all of the land?
Unrelated, but I'm so happy that Promptos is literally just a screenshot from the game.
Yeah.
Because they take photos on their road trip.
I mean, it is drawn, but yes, it is like the game. I love that they gave him his selfie moment.
It's so good.
Okay, we go Prompto. We did have a fantastic day. We go this for job select. That'll give us another creature, which means we'll have blockers. The accidental selfie mid-battle, yeah.
It really is like that though in the game.
We attack! Did Mar get overheated? A little, but they were fine. We got everybody in the car, and then luckily we were able to finish Nikki's water, and we turned on the AC in the car, so it wasn't that big of a deal. It's really easy to get overheated at Ren Fair. It's really easy for people to accidentally get heat stroke at the Ren Fair, especially because of all the layers.
That's why I was wearing the like mesh jacket thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not like gonna protect me from the sun, but the sun does not hurt as much.
Yeah.
At all. There is a somewhat of a layer there.
Yeah. Mar was really good about communicating when they weren't doing so hot, and then once they communicated that, we were able to help out.
Yeah.
a vehicle commander deck for my friend called Hot Boy Road Trip. That would be pretty funny.
And then me, Gabe, and Steve were having a conversation about how we've all had heat stroke, and once you get it once, you're more susceptible to the heat.
I did not fucking know that.
And
you guys telling me that blew my mind.
Bro, people still think I'm bullshitting. They're like, no,
Yeah.
you're just being a baby about the heat. Quick, no, I swear to God, it doesn't build the tolerance, it makes it worse.
Yeah.
I can't, like, it's gotten so bad over the years.
Bye. It was not hot in the goblin makeup, no. The goblin makeup didn't make me, like, any warmer than I was previously or anything. Thank you. I was really happy with it. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell with at least 4 mana, create a treasure token. I can't do that! Ah! We're gonna mountain cycle, because I'm not gonna make it, but I need land. So we're gonna grab our land. We're gonna play that land. And then we're gonna do this. And that's a land. Okay. And then we're not gonna attack. But we're not gonna live either. Yeah, I thought everybody looked so cute at the Ren Fair. I was so proud of everybody's outfits. I liked your purple wig.
It was funny.
It was very fun.
And then I think, I mentioned it on stream yesterday, I think, but I ran into someone from college.
Oh.
I haven't seen in like 10 years.
Wow.
Yeah, before
that's
you guys
crazy.
got there,
Yeah.
I saw them walk by, and I was like, wait, that doesn't, there's no way. And so I tapped them on the shoulder. I was like, name? And they were like, oh my God, yeah! Like, because I was like, wait, do you recognize me? It's been 10 years. You look vaguely different, but exactly the same.
Yeah.
And, because we haven't seen each other in 10 years, but the
Yeah.
other, like, we haven't talked for like 7.
Yeah.
And it was wild. They're like, oh yeah, this is my husband.
Wow, that's so cool.
I remember when you guys first started dating. What do you mean that's your husband?
Yeah, that's
It
so
was
crazy.
wild.
I think this is the first year I haven't, but I normally always run into people at Ren Fair that I know or like went to school with or whatever,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh, wild. Buster Sword! I already had one! Darkness Crystal! This lady that I don't know anything about. Okay, I got some new cards, that's nice. Kick some butt. I didn't. I didn't kick any butt. I didn't get anywhere near kicking butt. Maybe kinda. Well, now I'm at 36%. And I have tons of coins now. Good stuff, bad stuff?
I mean, I'm getting... So, ICE is in my hometown.
Uh-huh.
Of 3,000 people.
Uh-huh.
They've already shut
that
down
happens.
2 restaurants.
Jesus Christ.
And apparently someone was just taken from one of our local markets.
That's insane.
And that's what my reaction was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they took from other places too, but I don't have all the info yet.
I'm sorry that they're in your hometown. That sucks. You did spell my name right. Thanks, Steve. Yeah. Hi, insert channel name. Good to see you.
Great name.
It's so funny. Every time it makes me giggle. Okay, we open more packs. You know what? Even though I sucked some kind of major butt, friends, I'm glad I tried. I'm learning every time I do limited. I wish I did a little bit better, but you know what? That's just how it happens. Have you run into Nerd Herd members? Yes. Yeah.
One was working, I think.
This year? Oh, yeah.
You guys
Yeah.
Salem moded.
Zombie came into chat, which is Nessa's dad, and thanked us also. But yeah, Nessa was in chat, and Zombie is multiple. But then Tasker also goes to Ren Fair.
Yeah.
He sometimes goes to that Ren Fair, but Nikki and I see him every year at the other Ren Fair.
Mhm.
So I've met Tasker in person like a lot. Ooh, Battle of Big Bridge. Ooh, okay, these are okay cards. I'm not mad about that, I guess. And I went from 30, I'm up to 37. I started at 29% today. So we've made decent progress opening cards. Yeah. Did I pull a Titus? I didn't even notice. I just was like, yeah, card.
I pulled a fat chocobo card from the Final Fantasy set, and I was like, I don't care if it's good, it's just cute.
It's just cute.
It's just cute. It's a fat chocobo. I
Fun
just love
chocobo
him.
brings joy. Alright, I think I'm going to play a little bit more of my Brawl deck. That's, even though you guys saw it earlier, because I do have my 750 daily, and I'd love to get my daily done. Fat Chocobo is such a vibe. He's so funny.
He's just a silly little guy.
I want him in my... I think I'm playing him in my Chocobo deck. Even though he's not like... I don't know if it's important that he's in there.
Yeah.
But I want him there. What do dailies consist of? They just ask you to do different stuff in the game, so some of it's like kill 30 creatures, and the one I'm doing is play black or white cards, so I'll pick a black and white deck to play. Just really depends. So, and then if I beat it in a day, or in 3 days, because it goes away after 3 days, then I get free coins, which is how I play this game for free. Swords to Plowshare, D-Spark. Jesus, okay. Sure. What a weird-ass thing. Would you say that Pokemon plus Magic the Gathering
Would you
equals
say
Yu-Gi-Oh,
Pokemon
or is it
plus
different?
Magic the Gathering equals
I can see
Yu-Gi-Oh?
actually.
Or is it different?
I think that Pokemon plus Yu-Gi-Oh equals Magic the Gathering closer. Does that make sense? But they're all different. I learned a lot about playing cards from Yu-Gi-Oh that were like good to Magic, but then Pokemon is the only thing I know that has like resources you have to pay to do stuff,
Yeah.
which Yu-Gi-Oh doesn't do,
No.
but Magic does. So that's kind of why I think it's a little more similar that way. Mana value 4 or greater.
Either way, it does kind of make sense in my brain.
Yeah. Exile target creature. I don't know. I guess I'll... Looks like you're drinking a box. That's really funny. A box.
A drink box. People say it's just a bowl with a handle.
I mean, I like my bugs to look like a bowl. I'm gonna be honest.
It's amazing.
I will try and make a dwarf deck now, yeah. He's worth removing eventually. Yeah, I don't know if I need to remove him right now, but I probably will. I can't wait for you in the chainmail tasker made. If you go into my socials, I wear it in the end of my thing I made.
The, like, Ren Fair video?
The outfit video. Yeah. Sorry, that was... my brain moved so slow on that one.
Okay, my brain all day has been chugging.
Yeah. Lorcana is closest to Magic because it literally took Magic mechanics and made them as simple as possible. Oh, okay. Do you know if this game is available in other countries? Yes, that's how all of the Nerd Herd is playing, which is very nice. I have authority of the consoles. This is the card that Mar always plays. It's terrible. I have a mug shaped like a cauldron, none that are quite a bowl though. Whenever you gain life during your turn, oh, I'll gain life. Actually, I want to play. Probably play Zoraline. Taxes. Mar's here to say taxes immediately. Taxes. It's a must for any white deck. Yeah. I think I do actually run it in my actual commander version of this as well. And if an effect would cause one or more tokens under your control, twice that many instead. Hey, how'd you get that back? I got rid of that on purpose! That's 4. I think I will kill it. Are we doing any fan battles tonight? No, we do those the first week of the month. But that is when we try and do that one. I can still play this? Hell yeah. So if the opponent doesn't play counters, it's mostly a dead card? Yeah. Hi, Fran! We swing. We attack. We gain life! We gain death. all the game. I could always teach you how to play bats.
That would be a lot of fun.
I have a bat deck, both in Brawl and Standard, that's not too hard to play.
I do want to learn how to play Magic again.
Yeah, you can play Arena on your iPad at home.
That's
I
true.
love playing it on my iPad. I don't really play it outside of here, not on my iPad.
I feel like this would be a really good way to learn Magic in a weird way.
No, it so is. I got pissed because I was like, hey, friends that are helping me learn Magic, is
Yeah.
Arena a good way to learn? And they were like, no, it is. I didn't understand so much about the game that this taught me. It doesn't help me play Commander, but it taught me about combat and how cards work, and it taught me all the things that actually mattered. At the beginning of my upkeep, I draw a card and lose life. Hopefully Phyrexian Arena won't kill me. Okay. You still have no flyers. You do have a lot of cat. Yeah, you can play on your phone. I like the iPad though because it's big.
He's bigger. You seem more smooth.
Yeah. I like it. It's helped me learn so much. Yeah, it depends on what your weakness is, I guess. Yeah. I know that Sid and Nikki don't like it because they feel like it does too much for them, so it doesn't let them learn. But I think just getting fundamentals down and like keywords and like there's a bunch of other stuff about it that I think is helpful. Again. During last week, I've finally been poking around in Arena and I'm doing all right. Hell yeah. I don't think I could play on my phone. I wouldn't be able to read the cards. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel too. Damn, they had a lot, but they couldn't stop me. Did I complete my daily, though, is the big question. Almost, but no. I understand why they feel that way. I'm so forgetful. I appreciate the alerts. Yeah. I just think that, like, I mean, even when you're playing... So, like, it's like, oh, they're not teaching me keywords, but it's like, okay, you have a commander card, you're playing in person, and it says vigilance.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, what is vigilance? You have to Google it. On Arena, I just hover over a card, and then it'll pop up with a thing that says what vigilance is.
Which seems very handy to know.
Yeah, and it, like, helps you learn. Like, you read it over and over, and
Yeah.
you're like, okay, yes, I remember what vigilance is now.
I feel like we were better at the Slay the Spire game after we played the board game first.
Yeah, yeah.
Or the
The
virtual
online,
game first,
yeah.
and then the board game. It somehow made it easier than I think it would have been otherwise.
I think so, too. Yeah.
So it really is interesting how these things can actually parallel each other pretty well when you're like, I just need to know what things do and how.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah.
I actually am going to keep this hand, weirdly. Because I can play Arcane Signet, and then I can literally play Zoraline next turn, so... I love those Play This Fire videos. Yeah!
They're very silly.
Yeah. I was looking the other day, the first video did so good, and then unfortunately the second video just didn't, pop off as much.
I don't know why.
I don't know. I always get so interested in that.
Yeah.
Of like, hell yeah, Slay the Spire, and you watch one, and then you're like, yeah, that was enough. And it's like, okay, sure, yes. I agree, but also confused.
I agree, but also it was a part 2, technically. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah, hell yeah. Arena's such a good teacher, but because it doesn't really let you misplay. Oh, I definitely misplay all the time. But it doesn't let you break the rules, which is good. But sometimes also it is confusing. Like Morpheus has said, sometimes shit moves around so fast that you're like, what happened?
Yeah.
And sometimes, yeah, people play a card and I'm like, what? And then I have to like hover over their graveyard and I'm like, okay, what exactly went on? Yeah, you're so right. Wait for them to play all their stuff. First strike, flying, lifelink. So, I can just keep playing things like this though. I'll probably play this. And then we'll go bat. And then I have a 2/2. And he'll kill it? Yeah, but I'll just kill it next turn, right? Beginning of your end step, if you both own as a creature, exile them, meld them. Yeah, I think that I'll just kill it and then next turn I can get rid of their shit. And then I'll have a bunch of stuff going on. I shouldn't have attacked. But that's okay. Should have used it as a blocker. Runa can pull from graveyard. Oh, I understand. Because graveyard. Wow. Yeah. Shouldn't have done that, but that's okay. Talking about misplays, that was a great example of being like, my creature's gonna die, so I'll attack. It would have also died on defense and killed their commander. So you know that's a thing.
Can still technically misplay confirmed.
Can still misplay, very confirmed. And now I'll attack. Once again, almost fucked up. I can play it on second main, so I will attack, and he will definitely block, or he won't, and I'll gain life first from attacking, and now I'll destroy all creatures after I get my max amount of health back. How do they have green on a Giada deck? Because they are not playing Giada, they are playing a Johnny. They are just using that. Sarah. Ugh. Sarah. Utopia.
Hello, Fantasy Life? What are you doing here? Hello?
Truly. Okay, now we have a ton of mana. Flying Death Touch, whenever you gain life, creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Yeah, probably let's go with the Death Touch, because he obviously is running a ton of flyers, and I don't want it. There's a Warhammer TCG download available? Whoa. I did not know that.
This looks awesome.
Do I have anything? I do have my Lurker Bat. So... Whenever an opponent loses life, you gain that much life. Whenever this creature attacks, you gain life. Whenever an opponent, I gain. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this. Good night, Sorky! Thanks so much for hanging out with us. I did call it their commander, even though it wasn't. Oh my god, my stomach just growled so loud.
Thank you, Patreon peeps, for not ratting me out.
Patreon peeps, huh?
What did you do?
Oh, okay, interesting. I thought you were saying that, and I was like,
No.
what did you do?
Gorky said, I was like, what did you do?
Interesting.
Hello?
Ugh, gross. Go wide so fast. Okay, can I play... Haha, I can! I can play out my whole hand. Zorky does nothing. Or I could attack with Zoraline, which I wouldn't die to Sarah, and then I can get my Ruin Lurker Bat out, which I think is... Or I can do 3 mana. No, I'll do this one, actually. He's never done anything. Nothing ever.
No.
I'm gonna swing my
You're
Zoraline.
right. I don't know. I was being silly.
Sega, thank you so much for the follow. And Buster Brown, thank you for the follow. Okay. I'm gonna gain life hella. It would be really nice if I had one of my gain and drain cards, so that when all of these things are gaining me life, I'm killing them. Is there a way to donate to your channel when you're on this and I'm watching on YouTube? Yes, there is. You can become a member on this YouTube channel, and that donates money to the channel. I think our memberships are like $3. You can also do what's called a YouTube Super Chat, and Super Chats are just straight across donations that go to the channel. Guild Pack and GP are the same thing. They all run under the same thing, so they're not any different. When you donate to one, you donate to all. Oh, that is not hot. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, no. Oh. Yay, Yums, thank you so much for the $3 super chat.
Exhibit A!
Exhibit A. I'd gain life. Thank you for your soul. Oh, brother, no. I think I know attack. I think as much as I want to, I can't. End turn. Move a counter from a target permanent I control. Okay, I cannot steal permanents or counters from other people. No! Stop all this! Oh my god! Oh my Jesus, no! It's so bad.
They haven't armed.
Oh my god, he can do it again? Jesus Christ! This is how Planewalkers as commanders is jank. Yeah, I'm so not used to that. How dare they? Yeah. Yeah. That's okay, Nate. You never have to apologize. And why it's a forbidden commander.
Show him what you got.
Ah, yes. Oh, good. And now it has flying. Steve, thank you so much for your super chat at $2.99. It's your very first one. That's amazing. Love pulling all mana. That's so fun. It's so good. So like, do I just start swinging to try and gain life? Like what is the move here? He's got a 6. Do you stay with flying forever? Yeah, you do. You do. You do. Great. Good. They'll probably just block my 2 things, kill them, and then... Yep, okay, let's do it. Wait, stop. Okay. We're gonna do here. And we're gonna do here. Then we're gonna do here. And you're on a block, but it's okay. I'm gonna gain life. I'm gonna auto-pay. I'm gonna get my bat back. I'm gonna gain some life, I guess. Okay. Wait a minute. Shit got crazy. I didn't realize that Malachor gained for every single life I gain. Okay. Will I gain it? No. I won't gain any more. I'm going to Wally World. Death Touch seems to be keeping him at bay. Yeah. At this point, I would have absolutely given anything and conceded. I try not to concede a lot on stream. Just so you guys can see what it looks like playing stuff out. Also, I was talking earlier about how I'm testing this deck. And checking out some of the stuff to see what's going on with it. We are going to move the finality counter over there. And then we are going to play Zoraline. And then we might be able to bring a card. Do we have enough? We don't need more land. Do we have enough to pay 2 on enter? We didn't. I figured it out. Figured what out?
What's happening?
I concede pretty frequent. Yeah.
Let's do this together.
Ugh. I hate. Very Canadian. He's just gonna do it again. Oh, he gained 3 life. Okay, that's a little
Now,
better.
do you see the benefits of peace?
I'll concede the exact same way I do it on paper. Oh, yeah. But that's just the lie. Oh yeah, I don't scoop or concede on, at least in Commander, because it affects your game hella. Like, if you leave and don't try and help, then you're leaving the other few people to, like, I don't know. It's kind of sad. You're figuring out your blocks. Okay. Training? What the fuck is any of that? I literally have never heard of training ever in my life. Whenever this creature attacks with another creature of greater power, put a +1 on it. Oh my god. Oh my Jesus. I hate this. Alright, well, we're gonna block this. And then we're gonna block the other. And we're gonna take the rest. Is this a new Final Fantasy thing? What? I don't think any of the things being played right now are Final Fantasy. I'm still alive! Yay! The training? I don't know what you mean by training. I'm not training, I'm playing a person. I just am, like, I'm figuring out if there's stuff in my deck that's bad and I need to, like, change it. Path to Exile. Probably... Oh, the training buff. I don't know. I don't know what it's coming from. Maybe? Maybe that's a Final Fantasy card, but I can't really tell. God. It has to be a creature. Create an angel. Each angel you control enters with an additional +1 for each you already control. I mean, that's pretty fucked up. I guess maybe Giada. Ugh! Okay. Hi, Oron! Oh, it's from Crimson Vow. Interesting. I don't even know what Crimson Vow was, so that makes sense that I've never heard of it before. I'm surviving, though. I'm surviving on pure spite and will. I mean, I'm gonna die. 20% yeah.
That song is.
Yeah. If I swing, I will gain 1 life, which isn't enough to survive all this. I will also die, but I can bring back this. I'll try it. I don't know. I don't know, man.
Yeah, one of the newest.
Oh, Crimson Vow. Yes, that is the newest Innistrad. That's from October. Oh, good! Good! Great! Good! Awesome! Fantastic! Lovely! Amazing. Oh, yay. Take action. Autopay. We're gonna get this out. And now I'll play her again. And unfortunately, I don't think I have enough to do it again. I wish I could. I wish I'd have enough mana to keep doing it. I'm so close. Oh, you got... My hands are so cold. I'm a cold little lady today.
It is kind of cool.
Yeah. I feel like my fingers are like icicles.
Let's end this quickly.
Your right hand is
before
little.
more people
Yeah.
get hurt.
Your left hand,
Yeah,
not so much.
my right hand is...
Yeah.
I think it's because it's been up, and so it has less blood running to it.
That's fair.
Yeah, I'm toasted for sure. The only thing I have going for me is that when he made all these angels, they didn't enter with the pluses from Giada, where it would have been a nightmare. But I'm still living in a nightmare, so, you know. It's not helping any. I like that we had one game where we had no mana, and now we have a game where I have all the mana and nothing else. Yes, yes, bring it. Are you scared of my death touch? I'll kill it. I'm not afraid. I won't kill anything else. But I'll die if I take it, so I guess I'm blocking. And I didn't have time to take the finality counter off, so unfortunately it is for real dead. Back to the command zone! Unless you're sad Noodle Boy, then you have neither. Fairies. That would just...
Sounds really useful, actually.
It kinda is, but I don't think it'll, like, do enough. I guess I could pay this, and then I'd have 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah, I will. No, I don't. I don't have 3. I don't have 3. You live 1 more turn, yeah. Mm-hmm. If you get wins in rank mode, does it mean you're good at magic? No. I mean, you could be good at magic, but it doesn't mean it. Oh, Yum said yes. Yeah. He's gonna be like, I win, and I'm gonna Teferi's on him. tagging me with everything you got, motherfucker. It's gonna be funny when I tip fairies for no particular reason. But someone who wins 100% of their game must be good, right? He didn't say 100%. He just said if I get wins in rank mode. You can also just, like, do a broken-ass deck, you know?
Now do you
Like,
see the benefits
I don't know if my
of
gruel deck
peace?
means that I was a good player. It just meant that I did okay. Hello, Jake. Thank you so much for the follow also. I've lost, like, every game today. You guys always say this, and I've lost almost every game I've played today. I just assumed win all their games, though. If you won 100% won all the time in ranked and you never lost, then yes, I'd say you probably are good at Magic. But I don't think that actually means anything. Alright, come on. Attack me. Ooh, what'd you get? Really? You're just attacking me with... Come on. Yep, go ahead. Actually, no, I'm doing it now. I'm not wasting any time. I'm Teferi. Let's go. What are you gonna do? I can't die. I'm holding on just to be annoying. Don't let her gaslight you. She never loses. What did I get? Dawn's Truce. You and permanents you control get hexproof until the end of the turn. If the gift was promised, permanents you control also gain indestructible until the end of the turn. Great. Awesome. A board wipe, though, would have been great. Let the salt flow. It is the bat. Yeah, I'm literally playing my Zoraline. This is her. I didn't have 2 mana to pay? Oh, no, it has to be colored mana, huh? Sure, yeah. Draw a card. Don't be shy. Draw a card on me. You got no cards in hand? Let me help you out. Boom, there you go. You got full art Sephiroth. Ooh. Neat.
Light shall always conquer darkness.
That emote is so sassy for no reason.
Mm-hmm. All day. I could do this all day. I'm just memeing now. All day. Fuck no, I can't do it. I'm not toxic. What do you mean toxic? I'm losing and I'm joking around with them. I'm gonna say fucking good game. It's not like I'm shitting on them.
Not being that rude.
No. See, good game. Oops. I like don't have anything that's better for stuff like that. No blocks. Just all kill. Big moida.
Big moida.
Big moida. Why am I trolling? I can't be nice. God forbid I am a fucking communicate with my person and joke around. My God. So close. Yeah. Aw. So close. I'm gonna buy a pack. I see no trolling. No. I feel like trolling is when you're fucking mean. People say mean shit on here sometimes. My daily complete! And I buy my pack! Show me what I got!
Oh, did you see the card?
Ooh. Diamond weapon. Oh, pretty! That one's 9? Because people... No, 11. That one's 11 because people got weird little dog noses. I don't really know why. Oh, and then another lightning. Yeah. I don't want lightning!
No one wants lightning.
No! No!
Even her cards will suck, probably.
Yeah. Okay, now to cheer myself up, I'm gonna play a similar deck, except for not Brawl. I'm gonna play my good bat deck and just no brain murder real quick. Hopefully. I forgot I have a bunch of laundry to fold before I open these packs. No, I'm glad that I appreciate that you're like, I have this cool thing to open, but you're like, I have to do chores first.
Well, sometimes you have to make room for the cool thing you got.
That's fair. Well,
So you gotta clean up a bit.
maybe. It sounds like storming the bathroom and folding laundry is not going to help packs.
True.
But
True.
I see those. I've yet to see any of those message thingies. I haven't remembered where they are. Am I toxic for never saying anything to my opponents? No. I do get a little sad if I say hello or good game and other people don't, but I don't find it toxic. Like, I can start you click your little profile and then you say hello. But sometimes people just spam your go, your go, your go, and it's like, okay, bitch, quit it. There's no reason. Ignoring people. I literally don't know when you guys send me things. She'll never know. See, I don't like do they expire? Do your messages and your requests expire? Because I get on and I don't have any of them. Yeah, how do I get rid of this? Why is that there? The fake cry emoji is pretty damn toxic. You can chat if you're friends. There's like a chat room right here where Yums was just talking to me, but you can't chat with like the people that you're on Arena with, which is fantastic because nobody wants. I don't want to fucking. That would be hella toxic. The appraiser is coming tomorrow, so I'm making sure things are super tidy. Ooh. Yeah, no, that's good. The thought of people coming into my house is scary. Yeah, if you do ! MTG Arena, you can add Mara and I as a friend. I will say, though, that if you guys try to play games with me while I'm not on stream, not only do most of the time I'm playing by myself and just vibing, but, like, I don't even notice.
Yeah.
You guys keep being like, you didn't say anything, and I'm like, what? When did that even happen?
Get you into the zone.
Yeah. MTG does have ferret cards. You can technically build a ferret deck.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
I love that.
I wanted to build a, I am iPadding, that's why. I'm on my iPad, so I don't notice. I wanted to build a fox deck, but there's like 3 fox cards, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
I literally don't play with Yums. Literally, one time ever did I send a message to Yum. You guys are making me crash out. Well, I guess I have land. 4 damage. Before I play that. Chat's gotta relax. I don't think they fucking know the definition of relax. Let's get rid of one of these. That way I take some less damage. And gain some more life. Actually, though, I think I'm dead. In Alex's treehouse. I wish I could hang out in Alex's treehouse. That sounds nice. See, ass. I hate Magic the Gathering. Do 2 damage to me, bitch. I don't even care. Good game. Well, now I get to go home upset. You happy, chat? I'm just kidding. Those were bad games, though. We had like 2 really good games to start. Mm-hmm. The rest I got shat on. Mm. Absolutely shat on. Yeah. It's my favorite. It's my favorite. So good.
Suddenly shed.
I am Meow Zombies, but you have to add all the numbers on the end of it, or else it doesn't work. Games are brutal some days. And like I said, we talked about it, I think last week or the week before. That's just Magic. Sometimes you pull a really shitty hand, and it doesn't matter if you're the best player in the world. It just doesn't work because you drew bad cards. Like, I had cards where I had all mana, no creatures. I had no mana on some. Gotta leave on a good note. I don't know. I don't know. Steve, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. That's really sweet. Sometimes it's a nightmare. And I lose more than I win too. Thanks for sitting with me for a little bit. That was really nice. Yeah, no problem. I always appreciate it. I am gonna now on to the next part of our triad stream. I'm going to give you guys the old and then pass you over to Willow to hang out. I'm out of here. I actually need to finish my laundry and probably pack for Vegas.
MagicCon is like right around the corner.
I leave on Thursday morning, and we'll go up and stay at Sid's on Wednesday. So I'll have a place to stay at night. Yeah, I thank you guys so much again for all the hanging out. We got quite a few follows and some donos during stream. You guys, I will be here the next 2 days. I will be here literally streaming Tuesday and Wednesday. You'll get a surprise stream on Wednesday, so don't say goodbye to me yet. I'll be here. Have a good trip anyway. Yeah, I work every day until I leave. I am going to say goodbye to the magic friends. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. I'll see any of you guys in Vegas. If you're there, please, please, please come say hi to us. It makes me so happy. I have free stickers to give out, and we do have a meetup, which is super exciting. And if you want to continue to watch Willow stream things that aren't Magic the Gathering, you can jump over to GP_TV on Twitch. But Twitch, stay around. We're not ending yet. Bye, YouTube.
Bye.